economy expanded at a strong 4.3% annual rate. In the third quarter, both consumer and government spending grew. The roads will be crowded, the airports packed. AAA's prediction for this holiday season.
We only look at domestic travel when we're talking about the forecast. And more than 122 million Americans traveling is going to set a new record. We keep building on previous records over the holidays.
AAA's Aixa Diaz. Weather could interfere with travel in some parts of the country. Almost 6 months after a devastating flood killed 25 girls and 2 counselors at Camp Mystic in Central Texas, the 100-year-old camp will begin enrolling new campers next month. This time around, though, the campers will be bunking on higher ground. President Trump takes the wraps off plans to build a new fleet of American battleships in the U.S.
Joined by the Secretaries of Defense, State, and Navy, the president said that the 2 new battleships will be known as the Golden Fleet.
These are the best in the world. They'll be the fastest, the biggest, and by far 100 times more powerful than any battleship ever built.
He said production of the 2 ships will begin immediately and that the new cutting-edge vessels will help maintain American military supremacy and revive the shipbuilding industry. Greg Clugston, Washington.
President Trump has delivered a new warning to Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro. Mr. Trump says if the Venezuelan leader plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough. That's a direct quote. The warning comes as the U.S. Coast Guard steps up its efforts to interdict sanctioned oil tankers in the Caribbean Sea. And on Wall Street, ahead of this morning's opening bell, the Dow futures are down 86 points, while the NASDAQ futures are off 55. More on these stories at townhall.com.
This Christmas, get a bonus AI Essentials course when you enroll in any My Computer Career IT program by the end of the year. That's a $3,900 value. Attend classes online or on campus. Enjoy lifetime job placement support and IT certifications in high demand. Go to mycomputercareer.edu today and take the free career evaluation. That's mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Conditions apply to AI offer and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. This Christmas holiday, enjoy exclusive savings on our high-quality rechargeable hearing aids. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and shop Christmas holiday deals before they're gone at audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Vladimir Putin makes it another nightmare night in Ukraine.
Officials say Russia fired more than 650 drones and 3 dozen missiles at Ukraine in a large-scale attack that began during the night and stretched into daylight hours on Tuesday. At least 3 people were killed, including a 4-year-old child. The bombardment came a day after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said progress in US-led peace talks is quite solid. However, Ukrainian and European officials have complained that Putin is not sincerely engaging with US-led peace efforts. US President Donald Trump has for months been pressing for a peace agreement, but the negotiations have become entangled in the very different demands from Moscow and Kiev. I'm Karen Shamas.
Yemen's warring sides say they'll release thousands of prisoners, the largest exchange deal since the start of the war in Yemen. News and analysis, townhall.com. At least 5 people have died. 2 are hospitalized after a Mexican Navy plane crash in Texas.
The Monday afternoon crash has set off a search in the waters off the Texas coast. Mexico's Navy says in a statement that 4 of the people aboard were Navy officers and 4 were civilians. It's not immediately clear who has died. 2 of the people aboard were members of a nonprofit that provides aid to Mexican children who have suffered severe burns. The statement from Mexico's Navy says the plane had an accident during its approach to Galveston, but it did not elaborate. The cause of the crash is under investigation. I'm Mike Hempen.
The Federal Communications Commission says it will ban new foreign-made drones, a move that will keep new Chinese-made drones out of the U.S. The announcement comes a year after Congress passed a defense bill that raised national security concerns about Chinese-made drones. Townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here? promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The devil said, what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. Yeah!
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning, one and all. Welcome to Mornings with Mike Winters. I am he. That would be me, Mike Winters. Happy Christmas Eve.
Yes,
everybody.
Christmas Eve.
The eve of Christmas Eve.
I've got a loaded up car, and right after this morning show, I am hitting the open road.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Yep, getting ready for it. It was very stressful though, because I'm running through everything. I'm like, get that. And then there's stuff that like people here are like, oh, you need to take this to your family, take this to your mom. Crap, I gotta find a place for this.
All right, scrunch it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have room for the kids?
Barely. Actually, they have the most room.
Oh yeah. They're kicked back and stretched out.
Lots of leg room and plenty of space.
Good deal.
Yep.
So
why though?
Oh, you can close it.
I mean, I know you were hot, but sheesh.
I can't close it. I'm just comfortable in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just nice and comfy. Came in thinking, it feels nice in here.
Oh yeah.
I'm a cold-natured individual now. So. Must be so. But yeah, happy eve of Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Arguably, if there's production of Workwide getting done this week, it's probably the last day it's happening.
Yeah, no, I've been adamantly checking the place where we go to find new production and making sure that it's still just the one. And it does this thing though. We have a program that we use, and when anything changes, you'll get this little fluttering message at the top saying you have a new message.
Right.
Even if it's just like somebody changed or added a production order or something. And it kept flashing that. I'm like, oh no, they wouldn't. They didn't. Bet not.
It's just said, we just want to wish you a happy holiday.
From all of us at Wavestar.
But yeah, hope all of you are having a good holiday week, even though it's not officially the holiday, but it kind of is the holiday kind of deal. And yeah, tomorrow I think is pretty much Christmas Eve. There's not much happening. We're not doing a show. This is our last show of the week. We'll have a new show for you on Monday, but
yes.
This will be our last show for this week. We'll have, I believe, Gil Gross doing the show tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow or is it Christmas Day and the day after? Because I wasn't sure if it was...
No, because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we're having the Chip Davis Mannheim Steamroller American Christmas. I think Thursday and Friday we're having Gil Gross.
Gil Gross, I think is how that breaks down.
I've slept since then. And but either way, we'll have the program in there for you doing the bonus, and then we'll be back. I'll be back. Are you back from Oklahoma by then, or are you still?
I'll be back. We're coming back Sunday.
Okay, so
yeah, I'll be back in time for Monday.
Okay, so unless he done got killed.
Yeah. Jeez, Mike, jinx me before I hit the road. Unless I just decide that I'm gonna set up shop in Buc-ee's as my new home,
or one of his scratch-off lottery tickets in his stocking kicks in and he wins $1 million.
Yeah, but those are all prank tickets. Never gonna happen.
Hey, what if it does?
Found love at a Stuckey's. Decided to start a new life.
Come on, let's update it.
Put the kids back on a Greyhound.
It was at a Buc-ee's, not a Stuckey's.
Well, see, I felt like Buc-ee's felt too fancy. That's why I downgraded to Stuckey's.
It fits the story because you said yesterday you will be hitting a Buc-ee's on the way or to or fro.
If I can, I would love to get my hands on a onesie.
For yourself or for your kids?
Of course, for myself.
I didn't know. Just asking.
What kind of a father do you think I am? And if I can get one, I will wear it on Monday.
There you go.
So something to look forward to. It's one of those that they keep in stock, while supplies last or whatever. But it's one of the more popular items.
Do the onesies come with a flap?
I don't know. I think they have a tail.
Okay.
But I don't know if it has a flap.
Okay.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
I'm not gonna lie. It's really not. Well, you could use it every once in a while. I would love a pair of them old school long johns with the flap.
I actually had that thought the other day. I'm like, I'm going to a get together and it's going to be cold, and the pajamas that I'm wearing to said party are very thin. It's like, do they still sell long johns?
Yeah.
I mean, they do. I know, but it's just not one of those.
But
products
it's like
you
the long
seek out.
john onesie with the flap.
I don't think that's still a thing.
I want that.
I think it's that one.
I had one when I was
that
a
one
child.
color stretch that gold prospectors wear.
I had one as a child. I remember in my like 8
with the flap.
Yes, it was red. It was a red one with the flap.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's the thing, and this is something that's always kind of bothered me about the flap. Is okay, fine. You've got the flap. Shouldn't it flap up? Like, my theory is they should flap up with like a little like Velcro thing attached here because it's gonna get dirty.
Right. Well, back in the day when there wasn't Velcro.
When you just had, that's true. You didn't have hook and loop technology. I guess.
I don't think it's convenient which way, up or down. I think either way it's in the way.
It is in the way. Yeah, it's
because I think if it goes up, it's going to serve as a like a mud flap.
A mud flap. Yeah. I just worry that the other way it's going to work is more of like a hammock.
Back off. Doo-doo. It's either got Yosemite Sam or that girl.
Either way, I mean, I feel like in 2025 with, we've put a man on the moon. You haven't improved flap technology in 50 years.
No.
Dang it.
And I remember even when I had the flap, you're still unzipping and dropping the whole top half.
Like, I literally just played it out in my head. How would a situation like that go? I'd have to unzip, take it off, pull it around, and like hold it in place whilst I ablute.
Anyway, I would love it old school. Long time.
Did you guys do 5 minutes on flaps? We did. It's quality morning radio.
That's right. Jocelyn brought our peanut butter Oreos to try and compare today.
Nice.
And we'll do that later on.
All right.
I'm not quite ready to eat sugar. Eat or anything.
We'll get you there. Pump you full of salt first.
So his goal to be at is it your sister's?
My sister's, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
By this evening.
This evening, hopefully not too late. I think with the time change, it would put us there about like 8 or 9. If we left out like in the time frame that I'd
Depends
like
how
to
long
leave
you're
out.
at Buc-ee's.
Well, no, I'm thinking I'm going to do that on the way back.
Okay.
I've got more of a budget on the way back.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
So
I'd be idly curious to see how many people are like full on Christmas shopping at the Buc-ee's though.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've only ever seen like 6 or 7 kinds of products come out of there. It's like there's some sports gear, there's some like camping stuff.
Yeah.
It's mostly
But
just
I imagine
Buc-ee's, like stuff with the
t-shirts.
Buc-ee's logo.
Yeah, the Buc-ee t-shirts, hats, you know, coffee mugs, whatever.
It's a brilliant business model. I mean, they've made a market off of just their logo being a trend.
But I also imagine they probably sell copious amounts of beaver nuggets that they put in stocking stuffer
from
packaging.
What I've seen, that's the thing. I think it's a great place for stocking stuffers.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, they have a wall. I think most Buc-ee's, I don't know about all of them, a wall of beef jerky.
Yeah, I know they like big with
56 different varieties.
Do they do it with like jelly beans or something too?
They have a bunch of different
something like that
candies.
Some kind of candy.
They have different kinds of beaver nuggets. That they are, but the big ones are the jerky. Oh, it's the candied nuts. They do like the brown sugar pecans and all that.
Okay.
But they make them on site, so they're like hot.
Hot?
You ever had hot nuts?
Yeah, I have.
Ugh.
I'll never forget. Yeah, I one time in my life I flew first class.
Ooh.
One time I got to, and I highly recommend it. It's really awesome.
Oh,
like
I
was
bet.
like, that was nice. Like that's the time I had hot nuts.
Ah.
I didn't know hot nuts was a thing until she said, "Would you like some warm nuts?" I'm like, "All right." And she said the bowl, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, in that case, yes. Yeah, they are. They're delightful.
And I was like, "Oh, these are good." And then I kind of like, "Psst, I have more than warm nuts," and she slipped me some more because in first class you get whatever you want.
Of course.
And she asked like at the beginning where she takes your coat and hangs it up in like a closet that you don't get any that you don't need to until at the end where they just hand you your coat later. It's really neat. But anyway, she literally said, what would you like to drink? And I was not drinking. I was like, give me a Coke Zero. And I never had an empty Coke Zero from that moment on until till we touched down in wherever I was going.
Did you have it in the can?
No, I had it right here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was I highly recommend first class if you ever get to do that. That was it was really nice.
It's like I fully recommend the Rolls Royce. I mean, if you have an opportunity, the Rolls Royce really is the Rolls Royce of vehicles.
But like as the first time ever in my life, I was like excited and enjoyed flying. You know, I was like, this is amazing. This is great. Like, look, I could slide 3 inches to the left and right of me in this chair.
Now, like, was this like in modern time? Well, you said Coke Zero.
Yeah,
so
it was. I would say within 10 years ago.
Okay, so this was like you had like Wi-Fi on the plane and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah. It had like, and I only remember it was something where I was going home to visit family or something, and like my brother gave me some of his miles to use, but because of that I qualified for an upgrade.
Okay.
For free or something, and so we ended up one of our legs from like Dallas to DC. We got to fly first class, or vice DC to Dallas.
From what I've ascertained, one of the best parts of the first class experience is actually in the terminal. It's the lounge.
Oh, so I didn't get none of that.
Because I've seen some of the like videos I've watched from the lounges. Oh my God, they have like full blown like crab leg buffet and.
I can attest to my time when I was in the military. Like at airports, they have like a USO lounge. Yeah. And it's for traveling service members. And
a traveling soldier.
And now they didn't have no crab legs or nothing.
Right.
But they were pretty chill. They were pretty nice. They were good. Like once or twice I used one in Atlanta once. I don't think it was Dallas, but it was in Texas I used one. But maybe I don't remember. No, I don't remember. But no, I don't think El Paso has one. They really got a terminal.
Right.
But it's bigger than Roswell's, but not much.
Well, I think this guy was saying, I don't think he was even here in the States. I think it was like in like London, somewhere in like Heathrow or something like that. They have like this this lounge, and it's like it's got like the full blown buffet. They've got like a Danish station for if you just want to grab and go snacks or whatever.
You got any Scandinavians? What? The Danish station.
Just these Danes. They're great. They are Great Danes.
Sorry. Let's get the hour going.
Yeah.
Before it just goes south.
Are we rolling in the TV cart today?
We only have one guest that'll be live. We have it's Christmas. Everyone's Christmas. But we're going to replay our interview we had on Friday with Ernie and Andrea from the organization Food Not Bombs. They joined us just talking about what they do and obviously encouraging others to get involved and to come eat.
Yes.
So we'll play that interview for you here in mere moments. In the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to replay our interview we had yesterday with Amy McVeigh-Tejas from the Historical Society. She just kind of gave a year-end blessings update on, and kind of a previewing of what's on tap for 2026 for the Historical Society. So we'll play that interview then. And then Crystal Noble will join us in studio in the 9 o'clock hour from the Roswell Humane Society. Give us an update on pets.
Very good.
As we go into the Christmas week.
As we embark on the Christmas season.
All right, it is 7:19. Time for some weather. Go back this way, Mike. Other computer.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Lots of sunshine for the entire area today. 73 for the high in Roswell, 77 in Carlsbad, and about 74 in Artesia. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. Will be in the upper 30s, and then lots of sunshine coming up on Wednesday and Christmas Day. Highs both days will be in the 70s. The fair weather pattern holds through the upcoming weekend. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Celebrate with us Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The warmth, the memories, the music, the stories, and the legends. The way Christmas is supposed to be. It's an American Christmas, starring Chip Davis, founder and musical director of Mannheim's Steamroller. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve, starting at 4 p.m. through 1 o'clock Christmas Day on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Artesia General Hospital presents expert tips for a healthier cold weather season. As temperatures drop, your risk for seasonal illness rises, but small daily habits can protect you. First, strengthen your immunity. Get your annual flu vaccination and keep hands clean. Second, maintain balanced nutrition. Enjoy holiday meals, but focus on vegetables, lean proteins, and mindful portions. Third, protect your skin. Heated indoor air pulls moisture away from your body. Apply moisturizer twice a day and stay well hydrated. Healthy routines don't need to be complicated, just consistent. These healthy living reminders are brought to you by Artesia General Hospital, ready to take care of you and your family.
You can buy all the furniture you want, but can you accessorize? This is Melanie from Glenn's Furniture. Transform your home by adding chic lamps, accent chairs, and unique statement piece artwork everyone will love and appreciate. Why live with basic walls and no ambience? Turn boring into colorful and pull that design genius from the depths of your heart. Your home will thank you, and so will we. Come see us at Glenn's on the corner of Union and Alameda, where delivery is free since 1953.
When you or a loved one need medical transport, Trans-Aero answers the call. Trans-Aero Medevac operates 3 rotorcraft bases and 1 fixed-wing base in southeastern New Mexico, allowing them to respond quickly to emergencies across diverse terrains. Their fleet extends coverage deep into New Mexico and West Texas, including Artesia, Carlsbad, Roswell, Ruidoso, Midland, Lubbock, and the surrounding areas. Ready to answer the call when every second counts. Trans-Aero Medevac, proudly serving southeastern New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free, thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by air. Happy Honda Days are here. A great new ride and just in time for the best deal of the year. Get 4.99% APR for 60 months on 2025 Honda Pilot EXL. 3.99% for 60 months on 2026 CR-V Sport Hybrid, or 2.99% for 60 months on 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid EXL. Plus, own a 2026 Honda Civic Hybrid Sport Hatchback in as little as 48 months at 4.49%. Happy Honda Days on now at Roswell Honda, 2177 West 2nd.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on, with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. 47.2% of all statistics are made up on the spot. Is this true? I'd say chances are about 50%. Here's Mike Winters.
This morning from the organization Food Not Bombs here in Roswell. We have Andrea Martinez joining us and Eric Montoya. Good morning, guys.
Ernie Montoya.
Oh, Ernie, sorry, I was
okay.
See, I stopped, read my thing, and just start talking, and I should have just read the paper, dummy. But sorry, Ernie. Welcome, guys. It's Friday, which feels like Monday. This is the fourth Monday of the week. So, but first off, thank you guys very much for joining us here, and
thank you for having us.
And of course, and second off, before we kind of talk about what you do, thank you for what you guys do. This is basic. I know we talk quite a bit about, obviously Jocelyn. As part of the organization as well, too, our producer, and so we try to get the word out and get folks to kind of put, put them on your radar or your radar on their radar kind of thing, and it's really, I know that you guys deal with a lot of political pushing arounds here and there, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to feed people, give people food,
absolutely.
give people clothing, give people opportunities to address needs.
Some supplies to get them, keep up the warmth of the winter.
Yeah, it's all we're trying to do here, and what I love about it is, because really yes, it's kind of broadened into gloves and warming stuff, but really the Food Not Bombs is just, it's all started with like, hey, you know how much food restaurants throw away at the end of the night? How much things are just thrown in a dumpster that's perfectly capable of feeding people?
Absolutely.
And so really that's where it kind of, the initial route started was, hey, restaurants donate your leftover pizzas or salad or whatever it is, and we'll go chop up some park somewhere and just feed it till it's gone kind of thing. And it's still that tradition. It's kind of evolved and expanded a little bit over the years here. So
and it's tons of food that's still thrown away. I just recently was just going around farmers here in Roswell, and 3 trash cans full of food. One was just filled totally with eggs, and I'm like, and they're stacked nice and neat, and I'm just like, wow. And it's because of an expiration date from the Food and Drug
they're perfectly
Administration.
fine eggs.
There's nothing wrong
you
with
can literally go set up a griddle or something and start cracking eggs and
cook up some eggs right there and then. Absolutely.
Yeah, and so that's what we're trying to address and say, hey, A, let's stop wasting food that doesn't need to be wasted. And B, let's if it's going literally to a landfill or something somewhere, let's go into people's bellies that could use it right now.
Yeah. And recently we've had some complaints from people who think that we because we feed people that are unhoused, that we only serve unhoused, but I really need Roswell to understand that we feed people that are in homes, and we find children that are hungry in their homes. So if you have children that are hungry and you don't realize Food Not Bombs is doing more than just what you think that we're doing.
Yeah, we're not just feeding the homeless.
This is anyone, if you got a mouth, you got a stomach,
you're hungry.
If you're hungry, come eat.
No questions.
I don't care if you got a 3-piece suit, a quinceanera dress, or you're wearing a poncho with a blanket wrapped around you. It don't matter. We're just come eat, come enjoy.
Please come eat.
Enjoy, come talk
food.
with us, come see who we are, come visit with us, see what we're doing the next week or the next time we serve. Don't be like there's no questions asked.
Exactly.
It's free, and it's warm, and you can just take a moment from life and just enjoy that one moment, And the most that we ask of anybody that comes up to us is just like, just pick up your mess.
Yeah.
That's it. Totally easy.
And that's people, and that's where I think the community also comes in, because I'm sure you have folks that are kind of regular visitors each day, and so by default they kind of work as leadership a little bit on some of that.
We got a lot of fellowship going on. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, and that's the beauty of this, and that's what I think I love it so about. And plus it evolves into thing, because it and at the end of the day, yes, we're just trying to get food in people's belly, but it is peeling of the onion a little bit for dealing with folks that are homeless, that are dealing with mental health issues, that cannot quote unquote plug into society for whatever reason. This peels at the layers of that onion, saying, hey, okay, come back next time. Let's talk a little bit more. Hey, you never know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
By the way, you've got vet status. I can plug in with some things over here that can get you off the street when you're ready to do that. And that's the type of stuff, that the medicine that's going on outside of handing out tacos and beans and things like that.
And we just did the Homeless Coalition with the other businesses in Roswell, with the CDC, with
I don't think it's
Truman.
Homeless Coalition. It was It was that event that.
Yeah,
was at
I thought that's what it was. And so what we
Homeless
did.
Coalition is a shelter, isn't it?
Well, they're part of the coalition's part of the bigger thing. There's the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what we did is we got all these other
You're gonna
businesses
get me
to come
lying
in
on
doing like.
But I just think about those two shelters. That's why.
Sure.
They're called Homeless Coalition, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what we did it as though under like this is where this is a.
I don't remember what it was.
It wasn't through Victor Outreach, was it?
No.
Stand down.
Oh, the stand down
Yeah,
event.
thank
Okay.
you, Jocelyn.
Thanks, Jocelyn.
I knew
we would bring her in.
There you go.
See?
Stand down.
That's why they pay her the big bucks.
I knew it was something. I knew it wasn't.
There we go. My bad. My apologies. But we got
It's
different
okay.
organizations to come in to
Sure.
do shots, to get their identification, IDs.
The Health Council was kind of through a lot.
It was really
The
nice
Health
to do all
Council,
that.
Veterans.
Goodwill was there handing out stuff.
Well, and
We
I
were
love that
there.
because like you said, it brings outside resources to your event kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like, hey, yeah, we do this twice a week if we can at least.
And and people are still. I mean, even though we've been serving for like 2.5 years,
Mhm.
Not 3,
people
yeah.
are learning. Oh, I didn't know you existed. Yeah, we exist. And so we've started to because of the problems with the city, and they decided to put ornaments in place of us, which is fine. It's
Sure.
beautiful.
They're nice.
Well, you found other people that have
we
kind of
decided
stepped up
to-
and said, hey,
to-
we can help out here.
We went across the street, and the county has no problem with us being on the courthouse.
Yeah.
It's
lawn,
not city
so
property, so.
So
Imagine that.
We're
and
covered.
we also decided we wanted to reach
Other
other
areas.
areas. So we started rotating a little bit.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So we did decide to make Popcorn Park on 2nd Street, that splash
The
pad.
splash pad there, yeah.
On Wednesdays now we changed.
It's on East 2nd.
We changed we changed so keep up with us because we changed that day.
You're
quite
going
a
to do a
bit.
sandwich board at each one saying,
We went
join
from-
us.
We don't want you
on
throwing
Sunday."
rocks through any
we
places.
went from Thursdays to Fridays to back to Thursdays, and then now we're on Wednesdays. And Wednesdays,
Sure.
Chihuahua, we're gonna Popcorn Park, Chihuahua neighborhood.
Yeah, right there.
Historic town.
We're gonna make that a permanent for 2:00 on Wednesdays, and then Sunday we will possibly most likely be at the courthouse. But we're gonna be testing out spots, so pay
Okay.
attention to
Like
Food
we went-
Bombs Roswell.
I know.
We went to
We
Big
did.
Lots.
Yeah, a week or so
That
ago,
was
you were
successful.
farther up north there at
Yeah.
Big Lots because, believe it or not, folks, there is a concentrated area. Once
people.
Big Lots closed, and at that time the temps were much colder than they were doing
Yeah.
right now. So they were literally seeking shelter right under the porch
Right
there
there.
and
I've
everything
seen
else.
people
so.
on McGaffey Street, so maybe if we can find somebody that's willing to let us have
Yeah.
a little spot for a moment, so that way these people can learn we exist,
Sure.
and then
Well-
we can come up with a
And-
proper schedule that we will definitely be here on these 2 different days, and then that way all these people from
Mm.
these different areas can get around. And not a lot of people know that they can call the transit if they need a ride, and they can get a ride to us.
Sure. And I know that, like, the way, if you look at the way that kind of, you look at how some of the homeless communities are here in town, like there's some up north that necessarily don't get downtown or down south. So
Right.
so really you guys are trying to address, you're actually addressing different crowds when you hit up Big Lots. That's a different set of group that don't necessarily get downtown or down south or on East 2nd area, and vice versa. Some of these folks aren't up north. So you're actually catering to different audiences when you do
and
this.
I'm trying to get them to know that we're there, and then we will come up with what's the best solution for us to when and where to serve, and then we will hopefully
decide
have
from there.
permanent
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
But what would be ideal is if we can get more food, more volunteers, we could set up shop multiple places same day maybe. Maybe that's a goal where it's like, oh, we're going to be down at Big Lots. We're going to be down here at Popcorn. We're going to be on the courthouse
that would be
lawn.
nice.
We could
A
multiply.
location would be the next thing. Like,
Yeah.
have a center hub to where we can go and we have everything there, and a little hub of each one at north, south, east, and west of
Sure.
Roswell.
Yeah.
Then we won't have to be running from here to there and
Yeah.
back and forth. You
could set up some kind of logistical
It would be really
pipeline.
nice.
Yeah.
If we could get a building, that would be
awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
and this is something where, because this is something that you guys are very much a part of as well, too. not so much this year because of availability and stuff, but warming centers, things like that. You guys were very much working with some of the other
if we have
organizations
a building,
to do
we
that.
would have a warming center.
But we
every
are
winter.
in desperate need of a location to do that, and I know it's a big ask. You know, a lot of us don't have a spare building to lend, but those that do, if you have one, and if it's just kind of collecting dust, we could really use it to, you know, and we can talk about, you know, water hookups. I mean, we just need to get
figure it out.
We just need to get people out of the cold and into some, you know, like Big Lots, for instance. That's a big empty building. How many cots you get set up in there? I don't know what water hookups, and I don't own that building. And
Gotta have water hookups.
But I'm just saying
that go to the restroom.
This is the kind of potential we're talking about here. Is if something like that is available,
That
or
is so sad that you said that, because I thought about, that's a big building.
Yeah,
it is a big building.
I'm just saying that.
There's a lot of.
In the spirit of what Food Not Bombs is, and saying, hey, we're just grounding up food, and the same thing. We're just trying to look for places we can put people to get them out of the cold, so they can have one more day, you know, alive. In some cases, that's
Get them out of the cold. Get their animals out of the cold. And some people come with children off of the streets. Some people don't come with their children, and some people that are living in homes come too. And so, like, I like what Andrea had to say too. Like, you know, we serve everybody.
Sure. And this is the other thing, too, especially this time of year with holiday season.
Yeah.
There's, quote unquote, a large percentage of population that aren't technically homeless, but they are one setback, one breakdown of a car, one blow up of a water heater of being homeless. You know,
with the way the economic downturn has been these past couple of years, it's true. Like I just said it the other day to them. I said it on a live feed on my Facebook. I would do a live feed when we were doing Food Not Bombs. I'm like, we're all one step away from being homeless, from being hungry, from the government shutting down. I mean, welfare shut down the couple of those weeks, and people didn't have their food stamps and stuff to buy food, so they were hitting us immediately.
Sure.
And we got a little bit nervous.
You overwhelmed. You're like, man, we're.
I was like, all right, God, I know you're gonna do it, but I'm still just thinking about it.
Yeah. So really, this is those that are in need come. Yes. But those that want to get involved and help, this is so grassroots. This is so literally every dime, every chicken nugget, everything that you donate goes literally within hours to someone in need.
Absolutely.
And that's the great. I know always keep bringing the food, but I know we're kind of blessed right now with warm temperatures, but this cold will be back. We're going to need sleeping bags. We're going to need socks,
gloves,
coats,
beanies, jackets, scarves, new shoes even. Their shoes are worn out.
Yeah.
If someone wants to donate tents, they can. We don't say really no to a whole lot of stuff, so we just take whatever is given to us. You know? And it's such a blessing just to give back. You know, I have so much already in my life. Like, I'm just glad to be able to give back to our community, you know, Travis County. I've been in Albuquerque and I've seen those streets and they're just flowing, and you just like get so overwhelmed. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen here.
Sure.
And if we don't take care of it now, and you know, like the city started complaining that we're making them look bad. The businesses started complaining we're making them look bad because the homeless are eating, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
This is the part exactly. It's like people are here. They're here. Regardless of your feelings on whatever it is, we as human beings see human beings that need food. They need. This is 2025 in arguably the most advanced country in civilization in the world, and we got people that can't get a sandwich while someone 2 blocks down is, you know, it just blows me away. And this is, look, I'm all for hard work and you earn your thing, but part of being a human being is giving back when you're able to, and doing that type of thing.
Counts.
And so this is what and the city's got their priorities and things, so they're doing their thing, and they're doing what they got to do. That doesn't stop people from helping people. And I always tell, and I've said this 1,000 times on this show, if you want a better community and you're waiting on a government or somebody else to do it, then you're going to spend your whole life waiting. You got to get off your own tail and do this. And this is the type of thing and this is why I really, really support and love what you guys do, because at the end of the day, you guys are just people. And I know you guys aren't millionaires. You got your own problems. You got your own lives. You got your own dealings you're dealing with. But you're still taking time out of your day to make sure you're a couple times a week you're out here handing out food to people in need, or in between these feedings, contacting with some of these folks and dealing with them one-on-one and other issues and things like
Contacting
that.
businesses. Hey, do you have any extra food that y'all are giving away, like such as Popeyes or Country Club or whatever? School. What is Mountain View? Miss Jackie. What
Yeah,
an
we have
angel.
some of the schools get involved.
She filled up a whole truck the other day. Made me tear up because I'm like, wow, like,
And I love, and I love because that gets deep, because now you got kids involved, and it's instilling that server's heart in them at that age, and putting, and so I got a feeling you're gonna see a few generations of folks like yourselves that are always willing to
That
give
would
back.
be awesome.
Yeah, because kids are the future. Yeah, they're going to be the next leaders.
Yeah. And then let me tell you, when I go to the school, the kids love to help me take the food out, and to load it up and stuff. And so
it's just a win-win, because especially kids that have it good, because that's what we want. You want all of your kids spoiled. You know what I mean?
Then
and
I
to
think
show them
for
that,
us too, like, and probably including Jocelyn, like, we didn't have the best stories in our lives.
Sure.
You know, we went through a lot.
you've probably, like you said, you've walked a mile or two in some of these.
I know hunger.
And we put ourselves through a lot. So, you know, when we finally were able to rise up from whatever we went through in life, we picked ourselves up and we chose to work in the community, and, you know, and
Well, it's that pay it forward, because you like you said, you understand, you know. And to be honest, I think more of us relate than don't, because I don't even care. Even if where you're at today, you're pretty well off. There's always been a time where you've been. I mean, some much different levels than others. I'm not going to try to compare apples to oranges here, but we've all had moments in life where, like, where's my next meal coming from? Where am I sleeping tonight? Where do I have? Oh, wait a minute. You know, even if it's for a small minute, it's for a minute, and I think we can all relate to that. And yes, we just live in a world where there's too many options to make sure that people, unless by choice, don't have they have to have a place to sleep, have a thing to eat. You know, now I get it. Some people don't want to get denied. You know, then God bless you. That do you. Yeah. But most folks that are homeless are not in that situation.
Yeah,
most want a way out.
A home.
Yeah.
I have come across some people that do just enjoy being free, and I think in the United States,
the rat race
America,
killed a man, and there's one done with it. Yeah, I get it.
You should be able to be free to have a nap in the park. I mean, I think we used to do that when we were younger. It wasn't a problem, but nowadays it's like, oh no, you can't do that. And it's like,
life is so much different than
Can't
when
be
I was
on
a
the
kid.
grass.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Like, I remember when we used to lay on the grass with a blanket out, and, you know, just like eat. All of us would conglomerate together, whether it be at Chewy at the park or when the pool was up before it disappeared.
That's what the park's for, though, right?
Yeah,
It's to come and hang out and
sleep, take a nap,
touch some grass and relax.
Let's
and
transfer some energy. Let's get rid of the negative, get the positive going. Yeah.
I mean, otherwise we just have concrete
I
buildings.
love what we do. I love Food Not Bombs. I love what it's doing for Roswell, and I love what it does for Travis County. And I'm glad that people are taking notice that people are like, y'all are a real business. Yeah, we're real. Well, and we're real. I'm here. I'm doing it. I go pick up the food. I warm it up. I cook it. We plan it. We do it all together.
Coalition of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care if you follow the path of God, come on down. If you and God are oil and water don't mix, come on down. It does not matter. Are you a human being? Are you want something to eat? Do you want to meet some people or not? It don't matter. You just come on. Even if you're not hungry, you just want to come and talk and get involved.
See some people, you know.
And if you're a business that you know, restaurant, a mom and pop, or a chain, I don't care who you are, and you're listening, say, you know, we do throw a lot of food out at night. Maybe
you got
please
leftovers,
reach out to Food Not Bombs.
We'll pick it up. We'll store it, and we'll figure it out. We'll feed them. Yeah.
And all of the above, you know, all foods on, because I know you guys pretty much from waters to, you know, and
waters,
you know what,
toothbrushes, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, like we do the whole work.
If it's good to help people, and by the way, we have so many families that donate too. We kind of talk about restaurants because they serve in mass quantities, but I know how many times there's families like, hey, we made a pot of beans, we made a big pot of soup, hey, I made a big enchilada casserole, And so that's
make your favorite recipe and come let us enjoy it.
And here's
teach us it.
This is the other part, because it's like food donations and a lot of it home cooked and homemade. this is probably the best well-fed. You know what I'm saying? Like you're eating.
They get good food.
It's like, wait a minute. Like there's like the country club donut is like, is that filet mignon we're eating today?
We be smelling it sometimes. We'll be like, does that look good? Does that look good?
You're kind of like, wait a minute.
Food.
We don't need cloth napkins for this thing.
In 2.5 years, we have had no complaints on our food.
Yeah.
Just compliments. And
The blessings you guys have had has been really great. We're so thankful.
Andrea
for those
cooks
folks.
a lot of the food too. Like,
Yeah.
Andrea cooks, I cook, and so that. But when we get that little break from when restaurants donate big, we're like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And when
We
we,
just gotta warm it up.
get volunteers, I'm like,
We sit back and we're
like,
I like the volunteers when they want to come because they're like, what can we do? I was all stand here. Here's a spoon. Yeah. Serve.
Come serve and come.
and it gives us a break sometimes.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, if you want to come out volunteer,
well, I imagine
we won't leave you hanging.
We will not. I will be there. We'll guide you. I absolutely will not.
And it
do
really
that.
is a fun experience.
It really is.
It really is. I don't think anybody's come out from there.
Invite your families to come. Like
my family comes. My family, my sisters, my nephew, my grandma comes and eats with us. She's 83 years old. Hi, grandma. And so she comes and she eats. She's like, "What do we eat? What are y'all eating?" And I'm like,
Whatever
she's
you
on
want.
dialysis, so she has a very her stomach. You know,
I don't know.
She can
You
take
hit
something.
83, you should be able to eat whatever you want to.
and so
you earn that.
And like he said, 83 years old. You know that is she's not completely. She does need somebody driving her nowadays.
She does. Sometimes she drives and sometimes she doesn't.
Oh, so she's
For
pretty.
She's still good.
She's pretty spry then for her.
My
age.
grandma always told me this: don't ever sit down. If you want to keep young, don't ever sit down. And this is my grandma Mary.
Keep moving.
And she's all, keep moving. Don't ever sit in that rocking chair. And
I picked the wrong career field, man. I'm bouncing my keister all
She's
day.
all, as soon as you start rocking, that's when you know you're heading towards that older. And so she comes out. She brings her walker and. She sits down and she enjoys the meal with me, and it's great.
Just for
that
a
my
reminder
family.
for people that the elderly and the people that are going through maybe chemo or
They're sick,
you're not,
sure,
you
whatever it
cannot
may be.
get around. We
deliver the
shut-ins.
We'll
Yeah.
deliver.
But
You
you
gotta
gotta be
let us know.
homebound. I
You
mean,
gotta be
I
homebound.
mean, because we have been burned before, but people
Well, this
come
is
bring us food, and they just want to be lazy.
Sure. But that can't deter you from doing what you do.
No,
That's
absolutely does not.
It does.
And unfortunately, sometimes people are like, well, they don't. That's not your determination
us
to
to
make.
decide. Yeah.
You help, and well, I'm a Christian, so God will figure it out the way I go. But whatever you do to rationalize these things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But that being said, if you do know someone that is shut in or could have delivery stuff, reach. I know Food Not Bombs. If you do Food Not Bombs Roswell. NM on Facebook, it should pop right up.
Pops right up.
Most time, if you just start typing Food Not Bombs, it'll be the first one that pops up.
Absolutely.
I highly recommend you like and follow that. Shoot a message through there. That way, any of the we'll call them the Three Musketeers here will get that.
Your administrative team right here.
We'll get that message and then can take care of that. If you've got donations that you would like to make or want to offer your services in any way, shape, or form, or if there's other groups that want to partner in and say, hey, I like what you're doing. We do this. Can we team up to do this? Yes, awesome. We would love to check them out. That's one of the great, and this is why I love when we talk about 100% Chevis County. I know you guys are involved. You guys, and obviously the Health Council and everything, they really try to put everyone that wants to help, let's put you all together. And so we're not missing any points, but we're not also oversaturating one area and not under serving another area. So there's really a great minutia there of doing that kind of
great camaraderie there.
Yeah. And of course, we're always looking for more volunteers to get involved. And I know you guys are dealing with the not my backyard type mindset here, but at the end of the day, thanks to some people that continue to do that, we're gonna and I know. When the well runs dry here, you guys will move to the next thing, and that's kind of what Food Not Bombs does. But if someone wants to offer up those kind of things, hey, we got a place you can set up and a little more permanent setup or anything like that.
Let us
Please
know.
reach out. That could definitely
Let us know.
And certainly if people are available or would be considerate or want to share ideas about housing homeless during the cold months here, because we're lucky now, but it's New Mexico weather. Just wait. Matter of fact, I think
It
I
might
already
be
saw
90
something.
degrees tomorrow.
I think I saw something on the news yesterday. They said after Christmas we're going to see a change in the pattern. So
February will probably be cold. February is usually cold.
that last hurrah before it gets hot again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. But please come out, reach out. And so your next one will be Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Is that the next feeding? And that,
Sunday, and we are
is that
going
at
to be
Poke
at
Barn or
the,
is that the courthouse?
we're going to be at the courthouse.
Okay, that's going to be here on the courthouse lawn.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
courthouse lawn at 1 o'clock.
So come and
first come, first serve.
Come bring a plate or come get a plate, whatever you need.
Come sit, have some fun with us.
We have plates.
Right.
And we have to-go plates.
We have.
All that.
So.
But if you want to bring food or if you want to come and get food,
yeah,
that's
you
what I
gotta
meant.
play like that.
Sorry, I was going barbecue like, hey, get you a plate
If you
or hey, I
want to
brought
bring
a
a
plate.
meal,
Yeah.
we
Come bring
will
a plate.
serve a meal.
Sorry, I was
We
getting too
appreciate it.
informal. Hey, bring a plate or get a plate, whatever you need.
Oh man, that's funny.
And then of course, obviously, other stuff too. If you want to drop off sleeping bags or coats,
If you got old winter clothes,
Winter
that you
clothes
are
right
not
now, yeah.
using,
And
like
all
you're
sizes.
buying new winter stuff for your
men's,
people.
women's, kids, teenagers,
Bring them down. We'll get them
toddlers,
sizes.
all of the above.
The warm stuff, we will put it out there and we will let them take it. We don't ask questions, and we just let them go through it and take it.
Yeah.
We don't.
They're like, can I have one?
We don't
Or
sell it.
Do you need 3? Take 3. You want a basket of juices? Here, take them. How many people are in your home? Like,
all you
let's go.
people mad at the Cowboys at this point, donate them sweatshirts. And
them Cowboys.
Donate all them sweatshirts. I'm done with them Cowboys.
Oh, man.
Damn Cowboys.
I'm about to do it.
I tell my family because they're big Cowboy fans. I'm all, they're still playing?
Well, they give you just enough hope and then they take it away right at the last
I
second.
think their cheerleaders are better than them.
Their cheerleaders are more famous
Than they are.
for sure.
I've actually I got to tour their stadiums.
They have a nice stadium.
They do, but like you get to where they took us back to the locker rooms and everything, and I got to see the Cowboy cheerleader locker room and the Cowboys locker room, and they're equally nice both. But they got like these big, like in the cheerleader locker rooms, like above their locker, they got this like big 5-foot tall picture of each of the cheerleader in their locker. It's kind of crazy in there.
Nice. Absolutely, that's the way it should be.
But it's pretty nice in there. But guys, is there anything we missed? Anything we wanted to cover?
We covered it all. We covered it all.
Again, if you want to get involved, reach out. Food Not Bombs Roswell NM on Facebook is the best way to get there. Jocelyn's coming in to add some.
Third Musketeer really quick.
Yes.
She's here.
So I just wanted
We think
to.
of her as a great team leader.
Yes,
She's a great team leader.
I want to thank my volunteers so much because when I started this, it was just me and Andrea, and we were doing it at the warming center and kind of just trying to figure out what we were doing and feed people. And then Ernie came along, and he's been a warrior and just steps up and picks up donations, and Andrea picks up donations. And, I don't think we would be able to be doing it this long without.
Well, and this is,
them,
and this,
so.
we're saying,
Thank you, Jocelyn.
and a couple more people get involved, and it grows. And this is, but this is how, and this is why I love it, because literally, like, this is grown up through grassroots, just people seeing a need and trying to address it. And I know you guys doing this, and now that's the three-headed monster here. It's really great. That
really is.
But that's great, and I would like to see the 5, 15, 100-head monster.
Yeah.
Let's make this thing bigger, better.
The Hydra.
If you want to know more, come join us at 1 o'clock on Sunday out here at the courthouse lawn. And just see what it's all about. Talk with these folks. Come get you something to eat, or just come and.
Well, and I want to give a big shout out to Jackie. We started out picking up one day, 2 days a
1 or
week
2 days
from Mountain View, and then now we pick up all week. FedEx
That's
donates
great.
regularly. We pick up stuff that they can't.
It's great to see
send
we're
out,
seeing
so.
big entities that do have that.
Country Club always gives us that awesome food that people get. So these are
Club.
the and
Pasta Cafe.
yes.
Pasta Cafe,
nice.
Golden Corral. Like,
Big thank
they're
you
just
to them.
all like participating.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Well, the
And
holiday season, the need will get will
Yes.
even be bigger.
So if you guys
ring us up.
have food, please during your events, Christmas events, get a hold of us because there is no school. After
That's true. That's a
this
dried
week.
up resource
so
for the next
we
couple
will
weeks.
need
Yeah.
all the food donations that we can get from
But
events.
there's a lot of holiday parties.
Yes,
So
please
reach out.
contact us.
Even though if we're all gonna be sugared up with cake and cookies this week, that's what it's gonna be. by 1:30, we're like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm eating cupcakes, man. We're gonna.
fudge
Nicole's fudge.
cookies.
I love sugar cookies.
Donate them sugar cookies.
Good deal. Well, thank you guys, and
Okay.
thank you for what you do. And
We
anytime,
thank you so much for
thank you
having
for
us.
having
anytime,
us.
and
We
anything else
appreciate
we
it.
can do to get the word out and help spread the news and spread the love, we could be happy to do that. So
Thank you.
good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. I'm sure you got a few fires to stomp out as we speak. So.
With your Pecos Valley News Update, I'm Jared Cirillo. Boys basketball sign-ups are now happening with the city of Artesia, and you can now register online. The deadline to register is January 9th. There will be a $3 credit card fee if you do pay online. You can still register in person and pay $40 cash, but the player must be present if you do. You can find the registration link on the city's website and Facebook page. Christmas is a busy time for collecting trash, and please note the special pickup schedule in Artesia at the transfer station this week. Monday and Wednesday, they will pick up commercial trash. Tuesday, today, they're picking up residential and poly carts. Thursday and Friday, the transfer station is closed, so there will be no pickup on those days. On Saturday, commercial, residential, and poly carts will all be picked up. The city of Artesia thanks you and the transfer station workers for their hard work during the season. You're up to date. I'm Jared Cirillo.
If you get a DNA kit as a gift this Christmas, let me give you a quick heads up. DNA tests aren't always just about fun facts like where your ancestors lived or why you hate cilantro. I'm Kim Commando for ExpressVPN. One click keeps your online activity private and secure. Get 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. A friend took a 23andMe test and ended up learning his dad wasn't exactly his biological father. He was his uncle. Yes, family drama erupted. He's not alone. Research on more than 23,000 DNA kit users found that about 3% discover a surprise about a parent and 5% uncover siblings they never knew existed. That means there's a small but real chance your gift comes with a family plot twist. So go in with your eyes open. DNA doesn't only reveal your past. Sometimes it rewrites the present. You might get ancestry insights or a surprise worthy of Murray Povich. Join almost 1 million folks to get my free newsletter at getkim.com. Did you know that every time you go online, someone is watching? Your internet provider is recording everything you do. That's how scammers and advertisers get a hold of your info. With ExpressVPN, your online activity is completely protected. It encrypts everything you do and reroutes it through secure servers, so no one can see what websites you visit or what apps you use. That keeps your info completely private. You can even connect to any of ExpressVPN's 105 secure server locations worldwide, giving you access to apps and content that might normally be blocked. ExpressVPN is super easy to use. It only takes one click. It works on laptops, phones, tablets, and even TVs. Plus, it comes with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Right now, you can get my special offer of 4 extra months with ExpressVPN. Just go to expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim for 4 extra months of privacy protection. It's the VPN I use and trust. expressvpn.com/Kim.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Lots of sunshine for the entire area today. 73 for the high in Roswell, 77 in Carlsbad, and about 74 in Artesia. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. Will be in the upper 30s, and then lots of sunshine coming up on Wednesday and Christmas Day. Highs both days will be in the 70s. The fair weather pattern holds through the upcoming weekend. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Ready, set, hurry on down to Tate Branch Roswell, where we finish first. Experience the Tate Branch difference here at Tate Branch Roswell, where business is done the Tate Branch way with honesty and integrity to deliver an exceptional customer experience. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs that are priced to move and are backed with a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's all backed by friendly, hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head on down to Tate Branch Roswell right here at 2000 West 2nd Street and drive home happy happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the world-class experience you have been waiting for.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 6,000 fellow Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success. That's what we're about.
I think that a lot of artists, musicians think that because we don't have a 9-to-5 job, we aren't eligible for health insurance. But Be Well helps connect you with health insurance that is accessible to rock stars on the go. As a singer, my body is my instrument, and I need to take care of my instrument.
Let Be Well find you a health plan during open enrollment period, now through January 15th. For free help, schedule an appointment at BeWellNM.com. What's the best that can happen?
Your home for Sean Hannity in Roswell. 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND, Roswell, New Mexico.
This hour from Town Hall, I'm Rich Thomason. The U.S. economy outperformed expectations in the third quarter, growing at a strong 4.3% annual pace, July through September. The Trump administration putting a hold on the construction of 5 major East Coast wind farms.
According to the administration, these wind projects present national security concerns. Specifically, they said that the towers and the blades of the windmills themselves cause what is called radar clutter, in which certain items might not be caught on radar, or there might be false positives on radar, which they say could be a concern going forward. Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum specifically gave the example of drone warfare between Ukraine and Russia as an example of why this is a concern to them.
The BBC's Burj Dubasman. Concerned about potentially hostile eyes in our skies, the Federal Communications Commission is banning new foreign-made drones.
The announcement comes 1 year after Congress approved a defense bill that raised national security concerns about Chinese-made drones, which have become a dominant player in the United States, widely used in farming, mapping, law enforcement, and filmmaking. A review found all drones produced in foreign countries do pose, quote, unacceptable risk to the national security of the United States. Jason Walker reporting.
Russia has fired more than 650 drones, along with 36 missiles, in its latest attack on Ukraine. A flood watch posted for a wide swath of the West, including Northern California, where flooding, mud, and rock slides are a threat. The Kansas City Chiefs are moving from Missouri to Kansas to play at a new domed stadium by 2031. The Dow down 1 point. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Diabetes. Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
In the country's history. Some of the youngsters appeared to be malnourished or in shock as they arrived at a government ceremony. Police say they were freed on Sunday, a month after gunmen stormed their Catholic school in a pre-dawn attack. Authorities say plans are underway to reunite the children with their families before Christmas. Officials are not saying whether a ransom, which is common in such cases, was paid. A suspected cyber attack knocked France's National Postal Service and its banking arm offline during the busy Christmas season. Postal officials say the attack disrupted package deliveries and online payments, but cut customer data was not affected. There's been no immediate claim of responsibility for the attack. Paris prosecutors are now investigating the case, what La Poste calls a major network incident. News and analysis, townhall.com. Funding of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is the subject of a new lawsuit filed by Democrat state attorneys general.
They argue that the White House decision to withhold funds from the agency is unconstitutional. The lawsuit centers on the Trump administration's claim that the CFPB can only be funded by the Federal Reserve's profits. The Federal Reserve has been running at a loss since 2022. The Democratic attorneys general argue that the CFPB was lawfully created by Congress and must be funded. They say defunding the agency will hinder efforts to stop predatory lenders and scammers. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Federal regulators have approved a pill version of the weight loss drug Wegovy. This gives Novo Nordisk an edge over Eli Lilly, whose similar drug is currently under review. Both pills mimic a hormone that controls appetite. More on these stories at townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man in this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The travel listen, what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Welcome to our number 2. The Deuce of Mornings with Mike Winters, right here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Happy eve of Christmas Eve. No. Eve of Christmas.
The eve of Christmas.
There it is.
Yep.
I get it. Second time.
I was just sitting in my office yesterday. A thought crossed my mind, and I shouted it out to everybody. I said, I want to make a shirt. I'm only ever going to be able to wear it one day a year. And I just wanted to say it's New Year's Eve, not New Year's Steve. I just think they'd get a lot of... Of course, you can do the same thing with Christmas Eve, not Christmas Steve.
Yeah. I just love because people like want to get mad at it, but like, why? It makes no sense whatsoever, but it feels like I should be irate about it.
You know... That's good. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. It does. It sends you on a real roller coaster of emotion.
Like, wait, am I mad? Not really. I'm supposed to be mad.
I'm so confused right now.
Yes. Hey, I'm just going to throw this out here real quick, and I got to be honest, I'm even hesitant to do it because the fact that I'm doing it gives this thing way more attention than I want to give it to.
Yeah.
But we just played our interview with the folks from Food Not Bombs last hour, and please, they're as the holiday season and as the winter months will get worse. I know it don't feel like it right now, but they will. Right. They definitely could use more support and help. But anyway, I know there was a lot of kerfuffle online about some dumbness that somehow that trailer in front of the courthouse lawn got tied to Food Not Bombs, and then it's really just a whole bunch of not true.
There's a
hokum dumbness.
There's a good portion of people in really any subsection of society that just needs to go out and touch some grass.
You ain't lying.
I mean, being perpetually online is perpetual poison. It's as simple as going and looking. I mean, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Abraham Lincoln said it.
Exactly. Must be true.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot of, and at the end of the day, these are just folks that are trying to feed people, and they're taking food that was headed for basically the trash.
Yeah.
And feeding it to people that could really use it, and they can use more help, and that's all they're trying to do. And nothing to do with trailers or any of the other stuff that people are trying to.
Nobody's pushing an
crowbar
agenda.
into that. It's none of that stuff.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Come eat.
So
you got a couple hours. You looking for something to do? Come serve.
I felt
it's that easy.
I felt the need to put that out there, especially after what's going up on social media. It's just people are getting shrapnel for no reason.
Exactly.
Here.
It just bothers me that everybody has to see everything as platforming.
Yeah.
It has to be a platform.
Yeah. Well, and this is, and again, I'm talking about this. I'm not even going to mention the name of the group and everything, but because it's not hard to find. But
no.
I just recommend 90% of those people need to unplug, live real life, stop just regurgitating everything. And to be honest, it's probably 6 people, and they spend all day yelling at each other and getting each other hopped up, and then shrapnel guns out, and then someone shares a thing, and then a thing, and now next thing you know, people start thinking a thing because a couple of nudnik mental health patients started arguing amongst themselves
You just described Reddit. That's exactly what Reddit is. It's like 3 guys that are like, let's start some crap today.
Yeah.
And then they go and they start 80% of the fights online.
Yep. And I would just say, for as many people as defending their Christian faith on some of the things that they do in here, why don't you actually show it and do what Jesus does and help people and do that instead of sitting there and judging people from your and most of you anonymously, by the way, behind your keyboards.
It is amazing to me how much of a difference or of an impact one person can make to society, whether it's positive or negative. I was thinking while you were talking, there's a guy who is, I can't think of his name offhand, but he's famous because he's internet famous because 1/3 of the articles on Wikipedia have been personally edited and kept up by this one guy. And if you've ever seen the episode of South Park where they're playing Warcraft, he kind of looks like the guy they're playing Warcraft against. He's a real big fella, doesn't look like his shirts fit that well.
Probably doesn't go outside much.
Probably doesn't see a lot of sun.
Yeah.
But that man is a saint because he keeps Wikipedia accurate and current.
When you told me the story, now I suddenly got that image, and this was like a TikTok trend about 3 years ago, where it was like a thing and it was usually a son, and he was literally in the basement gaming all day.
Yeah.
He looked to the description, and mom is just making him copious amounts of food and sends it down and it's like 8 pounds of lasagna and pizza. It's just it's like no wonder.
What you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken, is a guy named Boogie, who's known online as Boogie2988.
Okay.
This guy, he got famous for a character that he was doing. And what was the character's name? Francis.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the name of the character, and it was an exaggerated version of that gamer.
Okay.
But what happened is, and there's a whole documentary about this guy. Art became life. He
turned into Cartman.
This person basically. He got famous for playing this character.
My cheesy poos.
And then he sort of just became the guy who was the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a fascinating story, but he's kept up a presence online, but over the last 10 years, you've really just seen this guy's star just fall.
Well, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Pretty much any internet sensation, it's what comes up quick goes down just as quick.
That's right.
99% of the time.
Hawk Tua.
Name me an internet star that's got anything more than 5 to 8 years of consistent celebrity.
And here's the thing. There's a saying.
And money revenue, by the way.
Yeah, right, exactly. There's a saying. You either live long... No, it's You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
And that's happened repeatedly for influencers online.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it just happens in the span of 6 months.
You exist on a platform that, you know, is going to microscope examine every single aspect of your life. Some stuff's going to come out.
Well, and the prime example one that one of the more bigger ones, famous ones, was there's a social media fitness influencer named Joey Swole. And this guy, he's a big muscle fitness guy.
Right.
But his whole shtick is he goes on his social media and judges people at gyms that give other people hard times, or people that like try to do their streams and then they get mad when people are just trying to work out, or people that try to draw attention to themselves and belittle other people. And so he makes his whole, that's kind of how he made his niche, was being do better and do that was his whole thing. Well, when Hulk Hogan died.
Okay.
And he dressed up as Hulk Hogan. He was a Hulk Hogan fan. And that didn't end well, because he said something, and I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it was something racial.
Of course.
And it, much similar to the way Hulk Hogan was accused of. And that hurt him big time. Like he still does it, but he's not nearly. I don't think he gets the numbers he used to get.
Another prime example, and I know we got to wrap here, but Liver King. This is a prime example.
Well, that guy almost went to jail here recently.
Yeah, recently.
Because he was starting to trying to throw down with Joe Rogan or something, wasn't he? Some ridiculousness.
Yeah, it was some influencer, him or Theo Vaughn or something. But yeah, he swore up and down that all of his stuff was completely natural.
Yeah. No, it was Liver King. I remember now, because he got busted at the airport. I remember seeing the video. This was about a year ago. And
and that's the thing. These people, while they try to like grasp onto any semblance of the fame they once had.
Well, when is Liver King gonna? Like, he looks like he's moments away from having a major coronary.
Right.
Like, he's always red and veiny, and you know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's about to just pop off.
And you ask anybody in that environment, they'll tell you do not get that way without enhancements.
Oh yeah, he's roided up big time.
Was arrested in Austin late June.
Did you say Boston?
The University of Austin in Massachusetts. That's a great movie for anybody who hasn't seen it. Road Trip, by the way. Yeah. Arrested late June 2025 for making terroristic threats against Joe Rogan, stemming from threatening social media posts where he stated he was traveling to confront Rogan, leading to a misdemeanor charge and a $20,000 bond.
It was ridiculous.
That's
what roids does, kids.
That's right. Yeah. There's a reason they call it roid rage. It will make you rage. It also shrinks other things.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm sure.
And that makes you even madder.
Well, that's why he's all red and mad.
Somebody.
Come on, guy.
I saw a video, and it was showing Jose Canseco talking about, like, confessing to his use of steroids, and then it cuts to the clip from Master of Disguise, where Dana Carr, the master character, he says, "I knew from looking at you that you had a little wiener and some tiny nuts." It's a cocktail wiener and 2 peanuts. But it was a great stitch.
Yeah. Yeah, we should get the hour going.
On that
Just
note,
seeing the time. Next hour, like yesterday we tried Oreo flavored Reese's cups. Today, Jocelyn brought in the converse, Reese's flavored Oreos.
See, that's episodic context, kids. You got to listen every day.
So we're gonna try that next hour. We'll do that here. So we'll do that.
It's a good send off.
Riveting radio right there.
Be picking pieces of Reese's Oreo out of my teeth while I'm driving out of town.
I got something in my tooth. All right, it is 8:18. Time for your weather.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Lots of sunshine for the entire area today. 73 for the high in Roswell, 77 in Carlsbad, and about 74 in Artesia. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. We'll be in the upper 30s, and then lots of sunshine coming up on Wednesday and Christmas Day. Highs both days will be in the 70s. The fair weather pattern holds through the upcoming weekend. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The war warmth, the memories, the music, the stories, and the legends. It's An American Christmas, starring Chip Davis, founder and musical director of Mannheim's Steamroller, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve, starting at 4 p.m. through 1 o'clock Christmas Day on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5.
It doesn't matter if you've been naughty or nice. Everyone gets our very best price during the year-end sales event at Roswell Ford. It's the final days to trade up for less during the year-end sales event at Roswell Ford. Last chance for 0, 0, 0. That's 0% financing for 60 months, 0 down payments, and 0 payments till March 2026. Plus, if you're making payments on your current vehicle and want out early, Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to help you escape from your trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth, regardless of make, miles, or condition. Worried that your credit is on the naughty list? Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders who will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. All roads lead to huge American-made savings, 0 down, 0 APR, and 0 payments till March 2026. Get on board at Roswell Ford, 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com.
Interest accrues from date of sale. 0 APR is 1667 per thousand financed on 2025 F-150s. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined on select vehicles.
Start the year strong with a home that's comfortable, efficient, and easy on your energy bills. The Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 per month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance, as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night. Plus, a 15% discount on all services provided by Fulkerson, as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. ENMU Roswell is dedicated and committed to shaping brighter futures, offering more than 70 certificate and associate degree programs across a wide range of academic transfer and career-oriented programs. Get started today. Visit roswell.enmu.edu to sign up or learn more, or call 575-624-7403 and speak with an advisor today. ENMU Roswell, learning today, leading tomorrow.
ENMU Roswell.
'Tis the season for Santa Bucks at Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply. Every Friday and Saturday now through Christmas, and every day the week of Christmas. When you shop at Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, you can draw to win up to $50 in Santa Bucks. Spend your Santa Bucks on hats from brands like Stetson, Bowie, Twister, Resistol, and more. Boots from Ariat, Justin, Twisted X, and Minnetonka. Clothing, jewelry, and accessories, women's handbags, even toys for the kiddos. Plus, enjoy special 50-year celebration deals. Shop hometown for Christmas at Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, 1105 East 2nd in Roswell, celebrating 50 years.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everyone at the Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop. As we move into the new year, there are great deals and sales in the store, including Christmas and holiday fabrics. And be sure to get your machine ready for the new year. Have you been naughty or nice? How about Santa brings you a new Brothers sewing machine straight from the North Pole? The Calico Cow is your authorized handy quilter long-arm dealer. Log on to roswellquilting.com. The Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop, 200 East College in Roswell. Want to know how? Come cozy up to the cow.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 6,000 fellow Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success. That's what we're about.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. The U.S. Treasury once considered producing donut-shaped coins. They instead decided to go with coin-shaped donuts. Here's Mike Winters.
This morning, Amy McVeigh-Tejas with the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's so you all ready for Christmas?
We're working on it.
I'll say there's not
We're
much time left
progress.
if you're not, but well, I know
just
you're
those little things.
Well, that's just it. You're always probably right up to Christmas morning doing little things.
Just little things.
Yeah.
And we're the Historical Society is Santa-ing today. So there you go. Thank you, Robin. Robin's headed over, and we're going to bless some great people that have done great things for us. And you know us. That's what we're all about.
Absolutely. And that's kind of really what's been going on really the last month here. It's always going on, but, especially with the scholarships, with work, youth, and, getting and the holidays always bring back people because they come back to visit family, and so we've had a lot of traffic in town of like past scholarship, people that have impacted our lives, but now have kind of gone on to big things. They come to visit family and they come in to visit and say hi, and so we got a lot of that going on.
Last week was an amazing week. We had hundreds, when I literally say we really did. So you challenge, all cadets were have received a great tour. We had insurance home there. We've just been doing a lot of great things. I do want to give
picture taken on the porch last week.
Yes. So huge shout out to New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy. Mike, they're coming up on next year, their 20th anniversary of New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy. Had awards on Friday and graduation on Saturday. And, these kids may not be from Roswell, but their impact on Roswell was huge. Huge shout out to our grand recipient. Her name was Viviana Trevino. We had 2 secondaries, to say they're secondaries, but just a little bit less, that will be attending NEMI, too, New Mexico Military Institute. So Dominic Salazar. And I had just dynamic individuals doing great things. So what an honor and a privilege to do that. Thank you to Tina Cisneros and Captain Martinez. Mike, we were at the dinner already planning next year. Oh, we can do this and this and this and that. Why didn't we do this? And we need to do that and blah, blah, blah. So
each event lot is of a planning meeting going for the next one.
Yes, Lily Davidson. I knew I'd come up with that name. She's one of our scholarship, but we gave out 10 scholarships. Words cannot express to the individuals that made it possible. Secret Santa, which I feel confident you're listening because he's one of your esteemed supporters, I guess you should say. We have continued to have the honor to bless our volunteers from gift cards specifically. And so when people listening saying, why does the Historical Society spend money on Christmas and doing all this? Well, because our Secret Santa said, listen, this money will be given to you to bless those people that without their support couldn't be possible. Well, so, Mike, we've given over 50 blessings.
Well, and at the end of the day, the mission statement of the Historical Society, yes, we preserve history.
We do.
That's obviously our tentpole priority, but part of that is we're a service organization.
That's right.
We serve our community because guess what? There's only so much things you can put in boxes and rooms and things, that, you know what I mean? That's only part of the mission. Once, we gotta foster the next generation to have an interest in it, to support it, to keep it going. And how do we do that? Through education.
That's right.
And that's
education.
So it's very much...
And Mike, I think when we gave our Christmas blessings, Christmas blessing age went from 8 to 90.
Yep.
So that's a pretty good spectrum.
Absolutely.
And when I say Christmas blessings, those are on dedicated volunteers. Like Mike, just for an example, our numbers really, really increased with air races. We got a lot of new volunteers in our family.
Absolutely.
That were really excited for these things too. So I brought a list because we were going to do an end of the year letter, and it'll be coming. I think people don't realize, if you are not a member of the Historical Society and don't read our newsletters, if I didn't write it down, and that's why, Mike, y'all get so frustrated at our board meetings, ladies and gentlemen. There's like 18, 20 pages, and I'm reading like a book. But you know what? If I didn't document all those things that we do, I can't even keep up with it. And you know what? I'm a grandmother, so I have to document all these things.
Well, and it really, and at the end of the day, we deal with donations, we deal with monies from people that really want it to go to the thing, and so
for sure
we want to.
Dedicated
we
money.
want to show you exactly where your dollars, when you give us money to help the community, by golly, we want to make sure we show you evidence of what we did with it.
That's exactly right. Some special thank yous, Mike. I just wanted to go through because we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I was just kind of reflecting on where we are, Mike, and we're in a really, really good place, Mike. Usually by the end of the year, and y'all nicely vote to give me a bonus. I'm praying to God that check will cash. Oh my goodness, and a blessing, please, Lord God. So, but you know what? We're in a great place. We're in a great place.
Oh, we meant that was in Sizzler Bucks. That those bonus. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, coupons or whatever. Right. Like Ralph says, the little coupons from Walgreens. So you used to get out. Here you go, Amy. Merry Christmas.
Hold on to that one. That's an important one.
But some people that have really been significant. We've had some private donors. We respect them, and they can be private. United Way, we obtained a very generous blessing. And that, I think that, to my knowledge, that's our first time we've had the privilege of partnering with United Way, and their impact is so amazing.
Absolutely.
So huge shout out to them.
Appreciate them seeing our mission and saying, that's something we want to support.
Yes. Also to New Mexico Grow, that is an honored partnership we've had with the state. What a blessing that we continue, and we just words cannot express. So some fun things. We're already looking forward to 2026. We've booked school tours, so if you're listening and thinking it is that time, March is right around the corner. March is going to be crazy, Mike, because on behalf of the Historical Society, we will be doing the Robert H. Goddard celebration, Women's History Month, fourth grade school tours.
It's a busy year next year.
It is. It's a lot of fun things going on.
Yeah,
so if you want to be involved with a lot of our partnerships, scholarships, I literally just got a text coming in about scholarships. When are your scholarships? When can we apply? Mike, I've got a lot of calls. So that tells me this is a great class. They're staying on top of things. They're getting motivated. So our scholarship committee will meet after the first of the year, determining our budget and how much money we have allocated just for scholarships. And by the end of January, we'll be promoting our scholarships for high school seniors and college students. So
very good.
Follow us on Facebook, social media. We'll blast that out. And we're really, really excited. Something else, Mike, I don't even think you've seen. The Mind That Bird bronze has arrived, a beautiful statue and a beautiful column. Shout out to Michael for his artistic blessing.
Yeah.
That is showcased upstairs in the museum.
Thank you for the
working
family
on
for
it.
working
Oh
with
my
us on all that
goodness!
stuff,
So those are projects we're working on, and give us a call. You can stop by and see the bronze. We're going to work on a little bit more detailed display after the first of the year. So great things to come.
Cool, unique Southeast New Mexico history right there with that.
Well, even the Youth Challenge kids were really, really excited about that. So just a lot of fun things. Our project, huge shout out to John LeMay for the Rural Roswell and South Springs book. It's coming in January. I think we've almost sold all the books that were pre-ordered.
Okay.
So if you want one, give us a call at 622-8333, or you can even text me at 575-915-4471.
Get on that one quick, because like you said, there's
I literally
not many
think
left.
we've sold the pre-order, and now I need to actually place another order. But John will be happy to autograph that.
Absolutely.
And we've really got some fun Women's History Months events coming up too, so a lot of fun things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Museum looks beautiful. We're doing tours morning, noon, evening. This is so funny. I love to utilize time. The other day that somebody had a luncheon and they literally did like this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. We're in a hurry. We wanted to do this. I'm even fine if you want to drive through the driveway. We literally can do a fun walkthrough, just celebrating the holidays. And if you say, Amy, I've been to the museum like a million times, it's so beautiful with these historical artifacts.
It is. It's really cool, and it is a little extra something during the Christmas lights and the holiday blessings that are just everything that's going on. It adds a little layer to it. But you're right. This is a perfect time, and the beauty of how just call us or email. And we can and make a reservation basically and say, hey, and then we can bring the family and you get a personalized tour of the whole property there and everything else. And obviously with the holiday here, you got to have a lot of family in town and things. So this is a great opportunity. Maybe here before Christmas or the weekend after Christmas here, if family's still in town. Friday, Saturday, you're saying, hey, maybe we can go spend some time over at the JP White home here.
So as a matter of fact, I know if you're listening, the Fuller family's got a reservation for the day after Christmas. Take Christmas pictures. And, morning work. So something I want to remind people is it's not just that 1 to 4 mentality. For the Fullers, it worked out best for the morning. They've got plans in the afternoon. I said, it's perfect. That's fine. So we'll work along with you. So 622-8333 or 575-915-4471. We've really tried in that perfect time when the sun's going down to do the outside, inside, get the stained glass.
The lighting's the perfect.
It's really later in the afternoon, so give us a call, and we can even link in with some amazing pictures. And
I'm trying to think, we had the shortest day of the year already? I think we have. I'm not good at science. Okay, so technically, it'll get a minute longer here, right? once
Right.
a day.
See? Every bit counts. Every second counts. Every minute. Yeah. But if you're interested in tours, and memberships, our memberships are real up. They're continuing to grow. I should say that. So if
and
you
by the way,
haven't
this
renewed,
is that perfect time of year to either start one or obviously to renew, because we always renew right here at the end of the year, here at start of the new year. So
we've got some littles. Some littles are wanting to be their own member. They get their own newsletter.
Absolutely.
Got a little one that's collecting our newsletters.
Well,
I think that's amazing.
It's important when you hit a certain age and you start getting things in the mail with your name on it, not like your parents' name on them. It's like, hey, and now I'm a little old. And so they put things like Master Michael or something on there. But now, you know what I mean? But it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like a big deal to get something in the mail.
Well, and Mike, I don't think we have had a huge delivery from we got a huge blessing. Yeah. And our intern's back, and he's working on a huge project. We literally have tables out throughout the archives. Newspapers from early 1900s, not only from Roswell, Hegerman, John, and it's like a playground. Like Jason's just over there hanging out. I'll see his truck, and it's like, hey, I'm doing my thing.
Just kind of going through, reading the paper.
I took Ralph, and he was like, whoa, I'm coming
as long as they're not
here.
taking him to the bathroom with them. That's the rule.
And Mike,
no newspapers going with you to the bathroom.
Because these are big beasts and big future. That would be classic. That'd be so cool. We've got a lot of fun things, a lot of new things, a lot of new donations.
Absolutely. But yeah, we would love. And by the way, always looking for more volunteers if you want to serve in various capacities.
Yes.
Obviously, always looking for more folks to serve as docents. If you love to give tours and things, it's very easy. We'll train you and all that. It's a lot of fun. Get a great way to meet people and learn some stuff. But if you're more into categorizing and cataloging and data entry, we need all kinds of help in the archive side with John and Elaine and those folks as they get these new things. But also, they're always in the process of still even converting some old stuff to digital. So, there's a lot of different things going on in the preservation of a lot of things. Plus, because we get so many donations, like every once or twice a year when we have the amazing book fairs. A lot of times we get, and so they're throughout the year, they're like, okay, well, we already got 5 copies of these books. Thank you for the donation. We're going to set it aside, and we have our next. And that's when we have those auctions.
That's right.
But, we get rare books, but we get a lot of rare books.
We do.
And
we
so
really do.
People pass on or something, and they don't necessarily have an interest in this, but they know it's of value to someone, so they give it to us, which we're so thankful they do. But that's when we have these opportunities. Like, fortunately, we already have a copy in the library. And now, if the copy we get's nicer than the one we have, we'll swap that bad boy out in a heartbeat. When we get a donation and that one's way
and that happens.
Yeah, it does happen. But,
that happens.
So we keep the best one. I'm not going to lie. We're going to have the best shape one. But we do that from time. But we need volunteers to kind of help do that kind of stuff throughout the year. And then
always.
Also in other ways and stuff, too. I know we have the amazing garden clubs that come and do stuff. But
we do.
But if you want to offer handy services and things like that, we have many of those opportunities. Fred could put you to work. So,
for sure.
So we do have a lot of great opportunities there.
That's right.
And then, of course, too, just serving it as volunteers when we have, our various events, when we need folks to help. Logistics, setting up tables and manning a station or something like that. We have great needs for those kind of roles too, and we get a lot of families that work together with us. We
do.
Of course, the Ackerman family, they tend to do Stranges. They tend to like bring the whole gang and work together.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. So there's opportunities to do this as a family or an individual, whatever suits your need, and of course. If you want to dabble a toe, the best way is just start being with a membership, from an individual or family or corporate or a nonprofit membership. There's various levels, but you can do it, like you said, for as little as $30 a year for an individual. And that includes your monthly newsletter, and your money goes right back into the work that we do to keep the J.P. White home and preserve the history, but also, because the scholarships and stuff are usually monies that people donate earmarked specifically for that. Your memberships really go to the maintenance and upkeep of the facility, the actual preservation and repairs and upkeep of the archive facility and all that.
That's exactly right. So if you want to make an end-of-the-year donation for scholarships, operational, or just make note, specifically request. Something I didn't mention, Mike, we have a very, very exciting new award program coming in 2026. And private donor memoriam So we're really excited to celebrate history and what that new award program will look like, and just some fun new endeavors. And I think to say we stay busy around the Historical Society is an understatement.
Absolutely.
And I think that anybody not involved and not getting informed, following us on social media about what all is going on, many a times I am out and about because of that. And we have people there.
Absolutely.
But we have people. So, and if you have an idea, that's something else. Become a member and say, you know what, Amy, I've had this idea. We love that.
Absolutely.
Submit it. Our board meets monthly. We're hands-on and want to get involved in our impact. We want it to expand. We do. We want to impact more lives with scholarships.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you one thing. There's never enough money for scholarships.
No, we can always. Well, and I know, and God bless and love the folks that serve on those committees that that have the tedious task of deciding who's deserving of these. Because quite frankly, every single applicant is deserving of it. They're always. And the big problem is there's just never enough of that money to go around. Awesomely, 9 times out of 10, some last-minute donors come in and we're able to maybe help at least a little bit with some of the ones that we thought truly deserve, but we just, the cutoff's the cutoff kind of thing.
And if you think that has to be a big donation, I'm going to give you an example. We had $2,500 allocated in budget for New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy. We grew to $3,800. So if you say, you know what, even $100, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the girls that got one of our $100 scholarships, I'm telling you, was more excited about that $100. Her impact is great, and she knew exactly what she needed, and it was going to get her exactly what she needed.
And to be honest, depending on some of the circumstances and things, some of these folks, this is the first time someone's investing in them. Like legit.
Mike, you're so right.
You know
Heard that twice on Friday night. Nobody has ever believed in me. To back me.
And so that $100, it's not the number per se.
It's really not.
It's saying, you know what? It's someone said that they're willing to give $100, and $100 is a lot of money. I mean, I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, it is. You better believe it.
You could barely buy dinner with it now, but it's a lot of money.
We had a girl, Mike, that kept holding on to her scholarship certificate. That means something, and she's putting it close to her heart.
Absolutely.
Parents thanked us. So our impact is so, and our family's growing. One thing I need to do, Mike, is Troy Hayes, and shout out to Troy Hayes. Troy Hayes and so many others, even Garcia family that hops on board, FM Nelson, TSI Family Fund. But Mike, Troy and I were saying, I need to do that count, Mike. So every time we give, we're up to 100. And money, I think that there's power in numbers.
A Jerry Lewis telethon scrolling type jobber.
I need to work on that so we can do something. And I need to have, even if it's in my office and we tally and add that, you're exactly right.
Absolutely. Talking, you were mentioning here about, partnering together. And I'm just going to put this right here because I'm thinking about it and talking with you right now is, I think another cool thing, and I'm going to cross promote here because it really is the same mission, is coming up in February, the Roswell Literacy Council, they're going to be doing their annual Knowledge Bowl. I don't know if folks are familiar with it, but they're putting it back kind of in the season it was intended, right around the Super Bowl there. So, but they really are looking for youth teams to sign up this year. They get adults, but they're looking for high school, the history clubs, the sports teams, church groups, whatever. And so I don't know, maybe we as a historical society ought to
really
conjure up some things, and they're
like it.
and they're giving cash prizes to teams and everything else, and all of it's a fundraising event for the Literacy Council, which means they help people obviously first become literate, but they're helping people with getting citizenship with their GUDs, all free of charge to those folks. So I think because what we do and what they're doing, I think there might be a synergy moment there or something.
That's right.
So.
Well, and if we're not cross-promoting, we're just not working, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's part, our outreach. Last but not least, Port Clare Monastery, Assurance Home, Community Kitchen, Harvest Ministries. They have just beyond represented. They continue to represent as our beacons of hope.
That's why it was an easy choice for them as Heritage Dinner.
Goodness.
Because
words just cannot express our appreciation to them.
At the end of the day, all we're doing is hopefully putting a little bit bigger spotlight on these four organizations that continue to they're going to make lemonade regardless if they've got lemonade or lemons, whatever it is. They're going to do it, and that's what they do. And hopefully we're giving them more lemonade instead of lemons right now.
So if you're out and about shopping, doing that last minute shopping, don't forget those organizations, and there's a multitude of others.
Absolutely,
it's not about just handfuls. So many. Do that little blessing too.
And this is really what the Christmas season is about. If we can, I know people will have, and I'm not trying to start debates, but there's big debates about what's sitting on the courthouse lawn and this and that. But at the end of the day, being a Christian means, helping others, giving blessings, doing, and that's the real reason. And we can have that fight all day, but as real Christians, this is what you should be doing. You should
and segue into something we haven't talked about, Mike. Thank you. See, we worked prayer at the pole.
Got one more before Christmas. One more before Christmas. So.
We have a couple of people that aren't out of town. We want to encourage anybody to stop by at the pole and be that leader. I cannot be there on Wednesday. Does not mean we'll have individuals there.
The poll is in the public.
You better believe it. Step up and do that. So Wednesdays, unless we notify others, and if I can't be there, it doesn't mean you get out of that vehicle and you represent.
And if you can't
to us, it's
physically
really
be at the poll
time.
there, then join us at 9 a.m. wherever you are.
You better believe it.
That's kind of been an organic grassroots thing. It just kind of spawned up a couple years ago and has kind of continued into a kind of a tradition here of every Wednesday 9 a.m. we meet at the flagpole in front of the Historical Society.
We'll fill up 30, 40.
A moment of prayer. And
if it's chilly or weather's crazy, there may be 3 of us. There may be 30. All Saints often brings a bunch of students in different groups. So I want to challenge people in the new year, Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Bring your
maybe
group
bring a thermos full of hot cocoa.
There you go.
Pass out some cocoa.
Okay, there you go. All right, I'm all in.
Of course, if you have any questions about anything we're talking about regarding the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico, RoswellNMHistory.org is our website. By golly, I know you're way behind the stick, but if you want to do a little last-minute Christmas shopping, we got some great books and things there. And we will still do everything in our power to get it to you. If
we had somebody sneak in right when I was sleeping on Friday, open the door, turn the lights on. They got the books. It's wonderful. John autographed them. It worked out perfect.
Peter Hurd prints. Another great thing.
For sure.
Thank you to the White family for
so many books.
Allowing us to be kind of purveyors of that.
Gift cards,
Roswell
books,
History. Don't forget to, if you just call ahead or shoot an email, historydirector@outlook.com if you want to schedule a visitation to the museum here. I can never remember the number. I'm going to leave it.
622-8333. If you have research needs, we're just getting an email this morning. No, they'll be in the archives this afternoon, 622-1176. And email me at historydirector@outlook.com. My cell phone number, in case you have a specific question you need an answer right now, 575-915-4471.
Read more about online about our different levels of being a member. Maybe those make great gifts. If you're thinking you got a history buff in your list, I will give me your membership to the Historical Society.
We have gift bags, tissue. You know me, Michael. It'll be the best looking gift under that tree.
Yeah, Amy don't play when it comes to. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's serious business. We got to represent.
Like, if you ever need a side hustle, I think you should literally go just open up a gift wrapping business.
Oh, Mike, that was my dream job. I was like, everybody's going to go to that gift under the tree, prettiest gift under the tree.
Because there's literally so many people like me to be like, just let Amy do it. I cannot even replicate what she's trying to do.
Hey, that could be a fundraiser. If you want my gift wrapping skills, you call the Historical Society, you make a donation, I will wrap it up.
Scholarship money for the thing. We'll wrap your gifts.
Well, I'm all in. You think
Bring the
I'm serious. I know my husband's listening. Hello, Ralph Coco. He knows.
Like,
I'll wrap it up.
He's like, all right, I'm heading back to the the dollar store to pick up some more wrapping paper now.
We will do it.
Very good. Well, Amy, if I don't see you between now and Thursday, Merry Christmas to you and your family, and have a blessed holiday season.
Last but not least, shout out to Maddie and her family. You know who you are. We're just sending love. And that angel above's watching over us. So shout out to all of them.
Absolutely. God works the best miracles this time of year.
He does.
Keep praying and hoping.
Yes. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and don't get Scotch tape elbow or whatever.
Oh yeah, play ball. I'm ready for basketball next week too, Mike. Right. Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, my football team is not worth watching. That's my Christmas gift is two awful teams playing each other on
Hey, but
Christmas
you know what
Day.
Ralph
Merry
says? There's
Christmas.
so many sports going on. If one of our teams isn't, then float over to basketball or football or whatever.
This is true, but I'm paying for Netflix to watch the world's crappiest game between the Cowboys and the Commanders. Battle of the toilet.
Oh, that's all right. We can hang the toilet bowl. Say there's always hope.
I will watch every minute of it, though, because I'm a masochist.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's right.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you
Merry
very much.
Christmas
You
to you and
too.
yours.
Thank you very much.
Coast Valley News Update. I'm Jared Cirillo. Boys basketball sign-ups are now happening with the city of Artesia, and you can now register online. The deadline to register is January 9th. There will be a $3 credit card fee if you do pay online. You can still register in person and pay $40 cash, but the player must be present if you do. You can find the registration link on the city's website and Facebook page. Christmas is a busy time for collecting trash, and please note the special pickup schedule in Artesia at the transfer station this week. Monday and Wednesday, they will pick up commercial trash. Tuesday, today, they're picking up residential and poly carts. Thursday and Friday, the transfer station is closed, so there will be no pickup on those days. On Saturday, commercial, residential, and poly carts will all be picked up. The city of Artesia thanks you and the transfer station workers for their hard work during the season. You're up to date. I'm Jared Cirillo.
It's time for the Chaves County Sports Report. Monday Night Hoops. Yeah, we had it last night, and it was a couple of Chaves County teams playing each other. Goddard against Dexter. Goddard in boys basketball wins 73-39 to move to 4-2 on the season. Next up for the Rockets will be the Poke Horn Tournament. They'll be hosting Alamogordo Monday night at 7:30. Roswell, meanwhile, was at the Clovis Tournament this past weekend, and on Friday, narrowly lost to West Mesa from Albuquerque 47-46. So Roswell found themselves in the third place game where the Coyotes stomped Miyamura 74-36. Next up for Roswell, action tonight against Oregon Mountain. That starts at 6 o'clock. Both teams are 4-4. Then Roswell plays in the Poke Horn Tournament against Deming next Monday at 7:30. The Sports Report brought to you by DSI. Call DSI for all your office technology needs. I'm Eric Butler at Roswell's Talk FM 106.5.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Lots of sunshine for the entire area today. 73 for the high in Roswell, 77 in Carlsbad, and about 74 in Artesia. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. Will be in the upper 30s, and then lots of sunshine coming up on Wednesday and Christmas Day. Highs both days will be in the 70s. The fair weather pattern holds through the upcoming weekend. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
All across America, this is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
Good morning. Anyone seen Santa yet? They're asking on Wall Street, still hoping for a Santa Claus rally. Some think for that to happen, tech stocks will have to keep rising, and they did Monday. But investors have also been rotating into less expensive stocks, and that could continue. Some expect this week to be pretty quiet in stocks. The S&P 500 is up 17% this year, after gains of more than 20% in each of the last 2 years. Gold and silver hit record highs. Gold is up almost 70% this year. CarMax has said it plans to drop used car prices next year, and they'll spend more on advertising too. They say both decisions will affect profits for a while, but it'll be worth it. Markets will close early tomorrow for Christmas Eve and remain closed on Thursday for Christmas, and then reopen for a full day on Friday. This week still includes several economic reports today and tomorrow that could affect stocks. Retailers and data trackers say as Christmas has neared, more shoppers are buying higher-priced gifts after mainly bargain shopping since Thanksgiving. With business, I'm Joe Connolly.
This is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
What if the future of finance wasn't built around averages, but around you? At Abacus Global Management, we're reshaping financial planning around the most personal data point, your lifespan. But it's more than just insight, it's control. As a technology-driven asset manager, we're empowering investors with an integrated system to take command of your time, your future, your financial destiny. This is a new era of investing. Take control at abacusgm.com.
Christmas Eve is almost here, and so is Santa Watch 2025, your trusted source for Santa's speed, route, and rooftop precision.
At full pace, Santa can reach nearly 2,000 homes a second.
Yeah, Sleigh 1, this is North Pole Control. All systems are stable, and you're cooking with hot wassail.
Don't forget the mistletoe. This Christmas Eve, track every moment of Santa's journey on Santa Watch 2025.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today. Like the Kubota L-Series compact tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by our local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,500. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
This is Melanie from Glenn's Furniture, and I'm here to tell you watching the game from a sorry recliner is not how life should be enjoyed. You could have a power recliner with an adjustable headrest in your favorite spot right now. American built and a solid guarantee are the reasons we stand behind our recliners, and you can be confident in the service we provide. So pull your backsides from that old chair and cheer for your team in style. Come down and see us at Glenn's on the corner of Union and Alameda, where delivery is free since 1953.
Are you still dealing with that toothache? Or are those wisdom teeth bothering you? This is Dr. Sarah Usher at Carabelli Dental, and we've got you covered. From root canals and implants to crowns and dentures, we have advanced treatment options for you. Our team is focused on every detail to give you a personalized and professional experience. Discover dental care that's comfortable, modern, and made just for you. Come visit us at Carabelli Dental, where your best smile begins here.
Come see the team at Carabelli Dental or call 575-622-4455.
Ready, set, hurry on down to Tate Branch Roswell, where we finish first. Experience the Tate Branch difference here at Tate Branch Roswell, where business is done the Tate Branch way with honesty and integrity to deliver an exceptional customer experience. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs that are priced to move and are backed with a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head on down to Tate Branch Roswell right here at 2000 West 2nd Street and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the world-class experience you have been waiting for.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. The catfish has over 27,000 taste buds. Do you think they prefer fried or blackened? Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is closing in on 8:56. Stay tuned next hour around 9:15 or so. Crystal Noble with the Roswell Humane Society will join us, give us an update for the holidays here as far as hours for the thrift store and the animal shelter. And, of course, always encouraging folks to volunteer, be a part of the Humane Society, either joining the Humane Society, which pretty much your pets, your kids, your family, anybody can do that. And volunteer as well. If you love pets, but maybe you can't necessarily take one home, but you got to get your fix with dogs and stuff, they're always having opportunities for folks to come and hang out with the animals and roll around the floor and play with them and stuff like that. So we'll get an update from Crystal next hour to talk about that. We'll talk about my cat, too. We've got, in case you hadn't talked, we've got a new animal in our home, and she's been in, I guess, a little over a week now. She's not fully integrated into the house, but she's in like 90% of it because she still has a cone because she's got stitches from her spay, and she's a licker, and she doesn't. So we don't want to keep her from doing that. So we got her kind of set up, but it's going good. She's a she's a mess. But we'll chit chat with that all next hour here. Like I said, this will actually be our last show for the Christmas holidays. They're going to have, I believe, Gil Gross holiday special tomorrow, Christmas Eve tomorrow night, and through midday Christmas Day tomorrow. We're going to have your Mannheim Steamroller Christmas with Chip Davis. and that's always fun to listen to. He, kind of gives you a real history of the Christmas music and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So great to, if you want to, I know a lot of folks like to turn on music and things when you're opening Christmas presents, Christmas morning. Well, you can tune it right here to 106.5, and we'll have our Mannheim Steamroller Christmas going for you. Unless you're a late sleeper, because I think it's done at 1, or is it 11? I don't remember. It's either done after my show or after what would be Clay and Buck's show on Christmas Day there. So, but it'll start Christmas Eve. So if you got your Christmas Eve traditions and dinner or what have you, we turn on 106.5 and enjoy a little Mannheim Steamroller. That good stuff there. That'll be way better than sports on Christmas Day, because Netflix is getting a real stinker for this Christmas Day. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders, two teams that are basement dwellers in the NFC East. Well, wouldn't be for the Giants, but because they really stink. But yeah, it's gonna be way better than that. So just tune into that. We'll have all that for you. But I'm gonna watch. Because I'm a Commanders fan. I love this team to death. They make me mad. They infuriate me. They've tortured me my whole life. Like I was spoiled as a child. I was spoiled big time. Now I wasn't spoiled as a child, because they were winning Super Bowls. Joe Gibbs. As soon as I became a fan, the day that kind of sealed the deal was when John Riggins made his run and they beat the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. I was like, this is amazing. Like, team I like win Super Bowl. Next year we went to the Super Bowl, lost it, but win again. And I was like, well, they're pretty good. Then a couple years later we go again. And then a couple years after that we go again. I'm like, man, this is great. And then 30 years of suckdom. And then last season they dangled the carrot, and I'm like, oh, we're back. And then this year, I'm not all lost hope, but I ain't so high and mighty as I was last. That's all I'm saying. So, all right, it is closing in on 9 o'clock. Town Hall News up next. We'll be back.
The great one, Mark Levin, is now in Roswell on 106.5 KEND Roswell.
This hour from Town Hall, I'm Rich Thomason. Homeland Security Secretary Noem is offering illegal aliens a Christmas gift of sorts if they voluntarily agree to go home. $3,000 cash and a plane ticket. Accept the offer, and Noem says you might get the chance to come back the right way someday. The government's latest update on the U.S. economy. The gross domestic product expanded at a robust 4.3% annual rate in the third quarter, better than expected. The Republican-led House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform is expanding its investigation of massive fraud in Minnesota's social services program.
Committee Chairman James Comer says, quote, whistleblowers made it clear that taxpayers were defrauded in Minnesota, unquote. The panel is looking into the extensive money laundering and fraud uncovered by the U.S. Attorney for the District of Minnesota. Kentucky Republican Comer has sent a letter to the Treasury Secretary. In that letter, Chairman Comer has requested all relevant suspicious activity reports to support the committee's probe into the fraud.
Correspondent Andrew Stewart. The U.S. military has blasted another suspected drug-running boat, this time in the Eastern Pacific. This as President Trump delivers a fresh warning to Venezuela's socialist dictator.
As the U.S. Coast Guard steps up efforts to interdict oil tankers in the Caribbean Sea, the president increased his rhetoric toward President Maduro.
If he wants to do something, if he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough.
The White House says it is targeting tankers flying under a false flag. The president also repeated his threat of U.S. forces conducting land strikes in Venezuela against drug traffickers. Greg Clugston, Washington.
Stocks are higher on Wall Street. The Dow is up about 82 points, while the Nasdaq is ahead 49, and the S&P trading 14 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 866-755-5300. That's 866-755-5300. Again, that's 866-755-5300. Call us right now.
An NFL star receiver has been suspended for multiple games after mixing it up with a spectator in Detroit.
The NFL has suspended Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf for 2 games following an altercation with a fan during the team's victory over Detroit. Metcalf will miss Sunday's game in Cleveland and the regular season finale against Baltimore. CBS TV cameras captured the confrontation between Metcalf and a fan during the second quarter of Pittsburgh's 29-24 win over Detroit. The fan leaned over the railing and exchanged words with Metcalf before Metcalf ended the confrontation by swinging his right arm in the vicinity of the fan's face. I'm Geffen Coolbaugh.
The Kansas City Chiefs are leaving Missouri. The 4-time Super Bowl champs are crossing the state line to Kansas City, Kansas, starting in 2031. A brand new domed stadium will be located about 23 miles west of the Chiefs' current home. Townhall.com. Instacart is ending a program where customers saw different prices for the same product ordered at the same time from the same store.
The program was meant to help retailers learn more about what kinds of prices customers would pay for items. It created controversy, though, after a report from Consumer Reports and 2 advocacy groups said Instacart offered nearly 3 out of every 4 grocery items to shoppers at multiple prices in an experiment. Instacart said the different prices were offered at random, not based on any personal customer information or on demand like in-surge pricing. Bob Agnew reporting.
The Federal Communications Commission says it will ban new foreign-made drones, a move that will keep new Chinese drones out of the U.S. marketplace. The announcement comes a year after Congress passed a defense bill that raised national security concerns about the Chinese-made drones. They have become a dominant player in the U.S. marketplace. More on these stories at townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The travel witch and what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican world radio.
Yeah!
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 3.
Redacted.
Of Mornings with Mike Winters, right here on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. Happy Eve of Christmas Eve.
Yes,
everybody.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
I am not looking forward to the next 8 to 9 hours.
You know, like, it's sometimes fun to be on the open road.
It's fun.
I mean, maybe not with the kids.
With my kids, it's less fun.
But it's the holidays and everybody else is going to be on the road.
Yeah, but also, I mean, I've done this trip 1,000 times, so I can do it in my sleep. But it's just the stress of it. Like last time, I didn't talk about this, but the last time I went to Oklahoma, I literally almost died. We were driving. Okay, so
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We were just past, I want to say, like, Friona, heading towards, like, Bovina, Texas. And I was doing highway speed. And this cattle truck or whatever decides to just slam his brakes on right in front of me. And had I not been paying full attention and veered out of the way in time and almost took me off the road, everybody in the car would have perished. But we made it. I didn't talk about it because, well, I lived. Stories are much more interesting when you die.
Well, good news is I think weather will not be an issue for travel. You won't have any cold weathers or winter storm watches or any of that to deal with.
And that was kind of my goal, is to go in the meat of the day, to where, we're going to get there. It'll be dark, and I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm driving away from the sun, too. So.
And it always seems like, now you wouldn't hit this part per se, but it always seems like I-40, right there in the mountains there, Moriarty, that whole stretch there from Klein's Corners to really almost to Albuquerque. Gets really bad every year with weather.
It's the Tijeras Pass,
where
you're basically going at like a 20-degree grade downhill, mountain twist roads, and then there's also snowy mountain weather to boot. So it is a dangerous cocktail. But we're not going that way, thankfully.
Yeah, but weather should not be an issue even in that part. Usually, it seems like every Christmas I'm going there, and every time it's either about to snow or snowing or some wintry mix of some kind.
Drug down to 20 miles an hour because they got to merge lanes 2 miles up from
right
there.
I did a transport a few weeks ago, and on my way up, like, the roads were kind of sketchy because it had snowed, of course, from Klein's Corners all the way into the canyon. And on my way back, there was a bad accident with 2 horse trailers and vehicles and deceased animals in the road.
Oh, man.
And I-40 was backed all the way up. Like, this was like 2 miles into the canyon right outside of Albuquerque. I-40 was backed up all the way to Klein's Corners.
Oh, wow.
Traffic stopped, and there was just lines of cars.
Guess it's time to sit down and enjoy some jelly beans at Klein's Corners.
You're just looking at the gas gauge, being like, okay, how much idle time do I have here?
Speaking of which, and I've only had it once, but they did have it this year because I saw it at Thanksgiving when, like, if you ever stopped at Klein's, I don't know if it's only during the holidays because I only see it during, like, you go to that little shopette thing they got in the Klein's Corners there, and they'll have like the preheated burritos and what have you. One of the burritos they have in there is called a Thanksgiving burrito. Have you ever had it?
I have not, but I can imagine.
It's Thanksgiving in a burrito.
It's like the gobbler.
Yeah. It's all right. Now, I had one that may or may not have been sitting there for a minute. Yeah. I mean, it is exactly what you think it is. It's a burrito at a gas station that's full of cranberries and turkeys.
I'm not going to lie. You're not selling me on it.
I'm not going to lie. I wasn't. It was. You can eat it. I was say it's edible.
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
That's fair.
It was better than a couple of the other things that were there.
Yeah,
So you're saying get a whole bunch of like hot sauce and just sauce it up.
Right. Well, and I found out the hard way because I don't even know the Subway was closed. I'm not even sure if it's still closed because they're renovating.
They still haven't finished that.
Okay,
that's been years.
And so I was one of those of like, we'll get a sandwich real quick. Like, Subway. Well, there's this gobbler thing. I guess I'll eat that, And it was, what I should have done? And I
gotten the egg salad sandwich out of the vending machine in the bathroom.
No, get that fried chicken at that place in Vaughan.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Yeah,
that's the move. Forget Klein's Corners. Stop and get that fried chicken on your as soon as you hit Vaughan, you get there. I remember finding that by accident. I was like, I'm gonna eat, and I'll take a thigh and a wing, or not a leg and a thigh, and just start going down the road, and I'm like, this is delicious. This is like the best chicken I've ever had. I'm like, some good chicken. You want to turn around some more chicken? I was like, it was really good chicken.
Let's go get more chicken.
Yeah. It could have been just the moment of the minute, too. Sometimes things taste better when you're just in a better mood.
That's true.
Then you go back later and you're like, that's not what I remembered it being. But,
well, now that you've whet our whistles for treats,
you
want to dive in?
Yeah. So you want a cookie?
Oh, okay.
So you want a cookie?
So yesterday we tried Oreo flavored Reese's peanut butter cups, where it was basically a Reese's peanut butter cup and an Oreo put together. And it's highly recommended.
They were good.
It was tasty.
They were good.
It was tasty. Well, today we've got Reese's flavored Oreos.
That probably is going to sound better.
And so basically,
I got the better day.
well, and I
feel like this is going to be. Here's the thing: it's less Reese's than it is Oreo because with Reese's you get the milk chocolate. With Oreo, all you get is that
cookie.
It's that kind of that certain chocolate that they use in their cookies.
Right, Jocelyn, you in on this or?
She's like, I brought them. Of course,
She's like, well, we have 4 cookies today, and 4 participants. So
4 people.
My wife was here yesterday, but she didn't want a cookie.
No.
By the way, I concluded of all the variations of Reese's Cup that isn't just a Reese's Cup, that's like a offset. I think the Oreo one was the best flavored one.
Here's the thing: if they would have just put more of the other ingredient in these. The peanut butter and jelly Reese's Cups were amazing.
Pass them around.
There just wasn't enough jelly to counteract the peanut butter in
You're
these.
right. I would have liked them too, and I will even through because I'm a choco freak. I like the Oreo one better than the lava one.
This reminds me
I
of
did.
like a Nutter Buddy.
Yeah, it smells of Nutter.
You know
butter.
what? That was my prediction yesterday.
Now
I was
I'm going to cross section it. I'm going to twist
it smells like a chocolatey or a nutty buddy.
It does.
Yeah.
To me, it just smells
I just
like
want
I got
to
a Nutty
see.
Buddy.
I want to get a little of the peanut butter just to do a cross section to see if it's that grainy. That's Reese's peanut butter.
I'm about to say it looks dark like
That's
Reese's peanut
exactly Reese's peanut butter. Because here's the thing: they have a peanut butter Oreo that's okay, but it's really a creamier peanut butter. This is Reese's peanut butter.
I would take this Oreo over real Oreos.
And they have minis too.
That's brilliant. I love Nutter Butters. This is a better Nutter Butter.
This is a better Nutter Butter.
And I don't like
love it.
peanut butter. This is how
It
I
is.
like it.
I do love it, and I'd eat at least a half a sleeve. I don't know if I get a whole sleeve. This seems a little rich.
Oh man.
The Post Malone Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Those were on point.
They're not my favorite Oreo, but they're really good. They're like all Oreos. Oreos yet to put out a bad Oreo. I've not yet to had a bad one.
We've had this conversation, but Swedish Fish.
Oh, see, I didn't ever had that one. I can't comment.
It was not good.
Like I thought watermelon was a bridge too far for Oreo.
Yeah.
But it was delightful.
That worked.
Mm-hmm. This is a bougie Nutter Butter. Like
It really is, because you almost forget about the Oreo of it until it kind of comes sweeping back in.
I feel like if Pepperidge Farms did Nutter Butter.
I was afraid it wasn't going to, right? I was afraid it wasn't going to be peanut butter forward enough. That was a perfect balance.
And it does have the full-on roof of the peanut butter sticks to your teeth kind of deal that you don't get with it. I mean, Oreo, you get the cookie that does it. Right. But now you got the peanut butter in the cookie.
See, when I eat Oreos, they have to be dunked in milk and like soaked.
I'm
to be honest, these would be good milk.
Those would be
they would be.
amazing in milk.
Yeah, here we go. Chocolate milk. What's up?
That's a little bit far.
Why you gotta go and complicate everything?
Because that's what I do.
We still haven't done it yet, but I am going to, within the confines of this trip, try to acquire some Yoo-Hoo, so we can try that. Because I haven't had Yoo-Hoo since my childhood.
I was gonna say, have you ever had Yoo-Hoo?
I've had it when I was a kid.
They sell it in Albuquerque.
I know they sell it here. They sell
I
it at
feel
Walmart.
like you could get it at Allsup's or something.
Yeah,
or,
you can.
or Stripes.
It's one of
or
those
something.
things. It's like we talked about it, but I've never acquired it.
I've drank
Okay,
Yoo-Hoo.
so here, Yoo-Hoo in the glass bottle is better than Yoo-Hoo in the carton.
Never drink Yoo-Hoo in a paper product.
Yeah, get it in the glass bottle. If they have it in the carton,
And
just
it's got to
keep
be
walking.
cold.
Really
Got to
cold.
be cold. You can't
Right.
drink it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to refrigerate it, which does make me suspect a milk-like beverage that you don't have to refrigerate.
Anything that you call drink, I'm going to be skeptical of. My son.
Put it this way. Yoo-Hoo is fine. Just drink chocolate milk. It's way better.
That's what I'm saying. But I know there's people out there who are dairy, they avoidant, and then you probably shouldn't have chocolate milk at all.
Well, I think, you know what, to be honest, I think a chocolate nut milk would be better than a Yoo-Hoo.
Than a Yoo-Hoo?
Yeah, a chocolate almond milk would probably be better than
I would say
Yoo-Hoo.
That's
oat milk over
strawberry
almond milk. I don't like the aftertaste of almond milk, but every time I've had oat milk, I've actually it's better.
See, oat milk to me makes it taste like I'm just drinking pureed oatmeal. And I like oatmeal as long as it's got maple and brown sugar and everything that I can't taste the oatmeal unless it's in a cookie.
It's just there for texture purposes.
Unless it's in a cookie, then I'm like, all right, that's good.
Yeah, you'll remember once because Yoo-Hoo, it looks way more inviting than it is.
Right, that's the thing. It always looks so enticing.
It's just,
there.
it's like it's way less chocolatey than you think it is, and then you're like, that's not even milky. It's like brown
a
water.
Fake, hot milk, hot cocoa.
I
Like
know
Ovaltine's way
know people who live by it. They're like, no, I don't want chocolate milk. I want Yoo-Hoo. I'm like,
It's
okay.
It's people with bad taste buds.
Right.
People that fry their taste buds.
There are broken people out there, folks.
People that don't know the difference
I still
between a
wanna-
nutty buddy and a bougie nutty buddy.
I still want to acquire some and just relive the experience.
This is a nutty bunny. You got to pinky up. All right, yes, let's get the hour going. Crystal Noble joining us here from the Humane Society, give us an update on, of course, holiday hours and just of things happening at the thrift store in the Humane Society here this morning. Before we do that, though, let's get you up to date on the weather. Then we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters. Go have a holiday Yoo-Hoo.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Lots of sunshine for the entire area today. 73 for the high in Roswell, 77 in Carlsbad, and about 74 in Artesia. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. Will be in the upper 30s, and then lots of sunshine coming up on Wednesday and Christmas Day. Highs both days will be in the 70s. The fair weather pattern holds through the upcoming weekend. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Artesia General Hospital presents seasonal wellness reminders for you and your family. This time of year brings cozy sweaters, warm meals, and a few health challenges. Start by preventing colds and flu. Get vaccinated, wash hands regularly, and avoid touching your face when you're out in public. Find balance in holiday eating. Fill your plate with vegetables and lean proteins before reaching for the sweets. And fight dry winter skin by moisturizing often, staying hydrated, and running a humidifier if your home feels dry. Small choices add up to a healthier, happier season. These healthy living reminders are brought to you by Artesia General Hospital, ready to help take care of you and your family.
It doesn't matter if you've been naughty or nice. Everyone gets our very best price during the year-end sales event at Roswell Ford. It's the final days to trade up for less during the year-end sales event at Roswell Ford. Last chance for 0, 0, 0. That's 0% financing for 60 months, 0 down payments, and 0 payments till March 2026. Plus, if you're making payments on your current vehicle and want out early, Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to help you escape from your trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth, regardless of make, miles, or condition. Worried that your credit is on the naughty list? Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders who will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. All roads lead to huge American-made savings, 0 down, 0 APR, and 0 payments till March 2026. Get on board at Roswell Ford, 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com.
Interest accrues from date of sale. 0 APR is 1667 per thousand financed on 2025 F-150s. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined on select vehicles.
Jennifer here at Trustmark Roofing and Windows. And did you know that we get a bunch of service calls per year from people who didn't even hire us? That means they originally hired someone else to replace their roof, windows, or gutters. Then later, when a problem popped up, they tried to call their contractor back to help, only to find out that the contractor has ceased to exist. They're gone, done, out of state, out of business. At Trustmark Roofing and Windows, we have serviced southeastern New Mexico for 20 years. As a second-generation contractor, we have our area through neighbor help and more. We have served 7 years ago. We will be on this period. For roofing gutter rooms, visit or call Trustmark Windows 555 that's 556.
Is 10% less at all eyes from the lot. Accessories and
Livestock supply. 50 years.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390. Score unbelievable savings during the end-of-year sales event at Roswell Nissan. Get 4.9% APR for 60 months on 2025 Altima, 0% for 60 months or thousands in customer cash on Rogue or Murano, or get 4.9% or 1,000 customer cash on the 2026 Nissan Kicks. And if you're worried about your credit, don't sweat it. Roswell Nissan will work hard to get you approved. Get calendar-crashing savings during the end-of-year sales event at Roswell Nissan, 2111 West 2nd.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 6,000 fellow Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success. That's what we're about.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. Men are 6 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women. That's because men are 6 times more likely to wear a tinfoil hat in a thunderstorm. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 23 minutes after 9 o'clock, and now officially joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Humane Society, Crystal Noble back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's life at the shelter and the kennel the
warm
store this morning?
Warm.
Yeah, it's unseasonably warm. So you know what? Normally this time of year we're telling people you can't really. It's a little cold, or
yeah,
it's a great time.
We stocked up on straw so that way we could have straw to give out for cold weather. And then I'm like,
well,
where is it?
We will need it eventually.
Yes.
But
so we do still have the free straw program. If you have cats, dogs, that have to be outdoors, we would love every animal to be inside. However, that's not possible.
Sure.
If you are within Chaves County,
and the straw will keep them warm even when it's wet and things out. I mean, it's not ideal. You want them inside, but like you said, straw is one of those things that maintains warmth even when it's wet. So
yes.
So it's better than nothing. So
it is. If you have some, come by. The organization NM Dog that provides it for us asks us to take photos of us giving it to you.
Sure.
And then sending it and putting it on Facebook and tagging them so that way they can see we're truly helping the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Just proof. So because everybody's got to answer somebody, and so when whoever funds it from them to do this, they want
it's
proof
donors that are funding it, and so when the donors are seeing it posted on Facebook, they see that it's getting used and it's going out.
Donation in action.
Yeah. Yes, and that helps them, continue to donate, so we can continue to do the free straw program.
Absolutely, yeah, and and so even though the weather isn't, necessarily something you're thinking about right now, but if you want to, get a bale and keep it, handy for when it does get cold here, because it will. Matter of fact, I remember seeing something earlier over the weekend that after Christmas we are supposed to get some cold fronts rolling through. So
well, and our nights are cool.
Yeah,
our days.
Oh yeah, they're dropping in the 30s at night.
Yeah, so that's mostly when it's needed is for the evening time. We will be closing at noon tomorrow, the kennels and the thrift store, and then we'll be closed the rest of the day tomorrow, all day Thursday and all day Friday.
Gotcha.
And then we'll be back open Saturday.
Okay.
And then on Saturday is going to be the post-Christmas sale and pre-New Year sale. I believe Camille is doing all Christmas at 75% off on Saturday.
And so you can get, normally you can get uber cheap Christmas decor and so forth anytime before, but after Christmas, it's way cheap.
Yes, and then they're going to do the entire store half off. So Christmas items will be 75% off, and then the remaining part of the store will be half off.
If, say for instance, you decided your tree is kaput this year, go there Saturday, buy one then, put it in storage, and you got a brand new tree practically, because there's going to be a bunch of them, and that you pay pennies on the dollar for on Saturday. And because I know buying a new artificial tree you could drop $1,000 easy on one, depending on how fancified and big you get it. You go to the thrift store, the Humane Society thrift store, you'll find several trees there. And what was brand new $200, you probably get them for $30 there.
Yeah, and then like wreaths. You know, everybody has gotten into the wreath making business, and that's wonderful. If you are a person that does not obtain that skill of craftiness, and you want to gift some, we got a ton of them.
Yeah, come on down. Come and do all that. I think like stockings. Like to me, that's like the most unique like thing is you kind of want them to kind of match the people that they're representing.
And it's funny because I normally make like customed stockings. So like our dogs have a stocking, the horse has a stocking, everybody has a stocking.
Yeah, we'll have to get a new stocking. We don't have a Reba stocking yet.
No? Oh, we didn't send you home with one?
Oh, there was a bag of stuff, but I don't think there was a stocking in there. I mean, there's toys out the yin-yang in there and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Kim went through there more. I pulled the food out and set it aside because I didn't think. And then the toys we kind of put with the other toys. And I don't know. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We got enough toys.
I wonder if we're out of kitty stockings.
I don't remember. Was there a stocking in there?
Did I give you guys a stocking for Reba?
No, okay. It was a big bag of
I'll
stuff.
look.
Yeah.
I'll text you.
There was plenty of stuff. We were.
Oh, yeah. A lot of toys. A little blanket I'll put in her carrier to go pick her up.
I'll look and see if we're out of stockings because Petco normally gives us a ton of stockings to give out for adoptions.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one in there. It was a bunch of stuff, but yeah, it was, I mean, I was
I'll look
like,
if we have one. I'll text you.
but which was cool. We were. But she's happy. Our dog, our kitties are officially happy. She's fully pretty much integrated in. She's a big lover, big
lap kitty.
Lap kitty. She's just.
Yeah, she just stays in my lap.
She's very content. Well, I think part of it's because Kim has a fur blanket, like a furry blanket, and she loves that blanket.
Big cat mama. She thinks.
It's
like this is where I need to stay.
It's like laying in a big
blanket,
hug. Yeah. So she gets in my lap, but she won't put in the seat time because I don't have the big fur blanket sitting on me.
I have to get her off. I'm like, I gotta get up every once in a while and move, Reba.
Sounds like one of the dogs at the house. I'm like, okay, I really have to go to the bathroom. Dogs, I don't care.
I still don't know where she's peeing.
Well, I'm gonna assume the litter box because it's not in the bathroom.
We got that little paper pellet. Now we got her where she's pooping in there, but I haven't seen pee. Last time I saw the pee, she peed in her little crate that has the padding. She was peeing and pooping in there, so I cleaned that all up, got it washed, and we put down that paper pellets, and she pooped in there.
Where's your mic? Yeah, get near the mic, sweetie. Get near that mic so I can hear you better.
Are we?
Yeah, we're on the radio. This is an interview.
I thought we were off.
No.
Here I am just talking.
We're doing a show right now, Kim.
That's funny.
With the recycled newspaper, the pellets, like when they pee, it absorbs it, so you really can't.
You can't tell?
You can't tell. So it doesn't disintegrate.
So I think she's going in there.
Then evidently she is then.
Yeah,
I was worried about that.
Because I'm like, it's clearly... Cause
is she holding it till we let her out in the house? But I'm not smelling
Kim, that's the one thing about cat pee is it don't hide.
Yeah, no, it does not. Regardless, spay or neutered,
and we weren't getting
smell
that smell. So I was like, I think she's using those pellets. We've never experienced those before.
It doesn't clump like the regular cat litter.
Right.
So, like the clay cat litter or the scoopable, it doesn't clump.
I guess I thought it would expand a little bit when it gets
depending
wet.
on the brand, it absorbs it, and then the majority of them are made with like a baking powder.
This has baking soda and baking.
So it'll absorb the odor, and then because it's got the soda in it, when it absorbs it, it just stays the same size.
There you go.
Then I'm not so worried anymore.
Nothing to worry about.
Because when we got her,
I wasn't worried. I was like, she's peeing in that thing because
we'd
know
her
if she wasn't.
Last Tuesday.
Yep.
But she wasn't using. She was not pooping.
Well, the meds we're on was causing.
Yeah, the pain medication can cause that, just like it does with us.
Mm-hmm.
So when we had her bandages taken off, they went ahead and I told her, I said, she hasn't pooped. And so they gave her an enema.
Kim's just breaking all the rules today.
Bye, guys.
I know.
She's like, we're on the radio? Yeah, no, we just talk in front of these mics like this all the time.
Yeah. This is how we roll. We have the little straps that carry it with us, so when we're walking, we're always talking with the mic.
You never know.
Nope.
But yeah, our cat is she's fully integrated in the house, and I think her and Bella are they're getting there. Lots of progress have been made.
And a lot of it could be like Bella is still smelling like the veti smell from her, especially like with the stitches and then her having the cone.
I didn't think about
Bella's probably thinking, what kind of alien are you?
that. Like, I didn't think about that, but that'd be good.
But I think like once the stitches come out, once the cone is officially off, and, it's no more klutziness, and she's actually, getting her ground.
Well, and that's where I'm worried. I don't know if she's a klutzy individual. I know the cone's making some of her goop, but like when she gets in your lap and stuff, she just puts all her weight. Like she'll lay on the arm of the chair, and if I don't put my hand out, she would just fall right off. Because that's part of me is like, do you not realize that you gotta
what pain meds is she on?
That's just it. It could be the meds.
Is it Medicam?
I don't know. Kim gives it. It's something that they squirt around. It's a little comes in a droplet.
It's Medicam.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. And that can make them quite loopy.
Well, she kind of just, she'll, and I'm like,
well,
dude,
look, when you came to see her at the kennel and you opened the door, she just flopped out right into your arms.
Yeah.
She's
like
just
that.
a floppy kitty.
She's a floppy, and I'm hoping that when she's, off the cone and kind of living normal, that she's going to be less klutzy. Otherwise, we might be at the vet a lot because she's going to be falling.
Well, cats typically land on their feet.
Yeah. Well, but she's got, there's a couple times where she rolled, but she just kind of, she literally rolled, and then, because she gets excited, and then she'll roll on her back and kind of just do all this and want to rub up on you and all that, and then she gets wiggle wormy and wiggles right off off your lap and on the floor.
She's like, wee!
Yeah.
She's like, Disneyland.
Yeah, she just loves it. She rolls around, and she gets curious, and so she goes exploring, and we kind of let her do that and sniff things and go walk around, and she'll get into places that, like with the cone on, there's like a section behind the couch that they can kind of get in the high, but she can't because of the cone. And so she'll try to get in that clunk, and all I can hear is the cone.
Yeah.
Clunk, like she's trying.
She can't gauge the width of the cone, and she thinks she can get her little head through.
Yeah.
It's okay. The majority of the times, the cone is more comedy for us.
Yeah. So that was the vet.
Oh, asking how
calling
they're
to
doing?
check on her.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, there must have been ears were burning.
Mike's like, or Dr. Gutierrez is like, she's on the radio. Hold on, let me call her.
Yeah, let me check.
I should have told them. Oh, well, we're actually talking about on the radio right now.
They got to buy ads they want from the radio. I mean, they did a great job, but I don't want to make my salespeople mad.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we don't say who.
But yeah, it's and I again, folks, this is the cool part about being a pet owner and adopter, and I know we're at the holiday season, and we tell you, Christmas gifts, pets are awful Christmas gifts unless the gift receiver is fully integrated into the picking process of that said animal. But that being said, if you have a place in your home, in your heart to adopt an animal, whether it's a dog or a cat or one of each or a couple of each, whatever that is, it's definitely a rewarding thing, and it's families. I think they're I grew up with the dogs as a kid, and I think all families need some kind of pet in there. It's just part of the family fun.
Oh, yeah. And one of the things that we do to help prevent not willing recipients of gift giving. Mm-hmm. So until after the New Year's, if you come in and you're interested, it's going to be the process still, but the actual procedure, whatever, we'll have to wait till after the first of the year. Just because with the short weeks, this week, short week, next week, short week at the vet, surgeries are going to be limited.
Yeah. Well, and even with us, we had to wait like a week to get someone that can do a spay on Reba before we could do it. So that's why it kind of delayed our process a little bit here. But it's just a busy time of year for vets across the board.
It really is. So we have people, that came in over the weekend, wanting to get their grandkids a kitten or a puppy. And, if the mom and dad are okay with it and the mom and dad are willing to be, the responsible
party. Realize that they'll end up going to be the parents for this dog, too.
That's one thing. However, we don't do surprises. Everybody has to meet with that pet so we can make sure that it's going to be a good fit, because there might be some animals that don't like kids, and there might be some kids that, don't do well with dogs, they do better with cats or vice versa.
Well, and this is why you always have dogs meet and greet. Like if you have a dog at your house, before you bring another dog in, they ask you to bring the dogs in so they can go into the meet and greet room and kind of sniff each other. Now, they ain't got to be brother and sister. Or
no, but we just want to make sure that they're not trying to hurt
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
And all introductions are on neutral area, so that way there's no territorial issues.
Sure. Alpha dogs are equal footing on this one. So
yes. If you're looking for one, obviously, you can come in, you can look, you can visit. And then after the first of the year.
Well, even if a pet is spayed or neutered already, it still has to go get microchipped because that is a Sydney ordinance. And then get update on rabies or whatever.
And we still have to do the home visit and the vet references. So depending on, like when you come in, depends on, what our schedule is going to be and how quick we can or cannot get to that.
But that being said, you can come visit, come meet. And to be honest, kind of like with Kim and I, we kept going in and visiting. That indicates to your folks that these are serious people that are ready to make this animal a full part of their family. And so that's just proof to say that when you're coming to want to check and visit and pet on the cat, even though you can't take them home yet, that tells you guys, hey, we're getting someone that is committed to providing a good life for this animal.
And we have one right now, Eleanor. She's been with us for a little over a year, and she is basically adopted. However, they're waiting for wedding and moving into the house together, so she's not, coming home into the middle of a crazy mix.
Sure.
So they come every Saturday, they pick her up, they take her for rides, they take her for a walk, she goes get a pup cup. During the week, if he gets off early, he comes and he takes her for walks. If she's off early, she comes and takes her for walks. So they're already
building a relationship.
Yeah. They've already established a wonderful relationship with her, and it's funny because we already have her harness and leash ready, so they just come in when they can, and we know this. And so they come in, and I just hand him the leash and harness, and he goes and he gets her, and he comes up and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to take her for a couple hours," and I'm like, "All right, see you guys later." But they didn't want her to come home into hectic, chaotic stress.
Sure, yeah.
And we were like, yes, that's a really good idea. It's not good for her to come into that because you're stressed, so she's going to be stressed. So you get this massive stress out of your way, and then she can come into a calmer home where...
Dogs are more sensitive to that kind of stuff than cats are. I mean, cats get stressed too, but dogs are generally more affected by that.
They are.
And it doesn't matter about size, big or small. They both equally get affected that way.
And so it's just funny because everybody know, they're like, oh yeah, there's Eleanor's mom and dad, they've been doing this, enough to get her used to them, so when they come in, they harness her. We don't have to go do it no more because she's like, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad.
You just keep the lights on for them, basically, and
pretty much.
But yeah, come and see. When we were there, when we picked out Reba.
When Reba picked out you?
Yeah, when Reba picked us out.
She really did.
There really were some cool cats. There was at least 2 or 3 others. I was like, they were pretty awesome too. And to be honest, I was like, I like this one, but Reba kind of said, nope, you're ours, and she claimed us.
She's like, y'all are my people.
So it was, and she's a unique cat too. I mean, she's a redhead, so she kind of she's a unique looking cat compared to your atypical cats and stuff. So. Hence her name, Reba. That's why we called her Reba. She's a redhead.
Oh, well, she was lucky with us. It's funny because the morning that she had to go to the vet, I had Terry take her because when they had scheduled it, I already had an appointment at 8 o'clock for myself. And I was like, I kind of can't be in 2 places at once. Right. So I asked Terry, I was like, can you take her? And Terry's like, yeah. So Terry calls me and she's like, they don't have her on the schedule. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, they don't have Lucky on the schedule. I was like, ask him for Reba. And she's like, is it Reba? They're like, oh, yeah. And I was like,
okay.
I was like, there you go. She's like, oh.
Yeah, she got a name change.
I was like, they had her name picked out before. And she's like, oh. And I was like, I didn't think to tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But normally, because I'm the one that takes them, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, if it's not under Lucky, it's under this. But when it's one of my other, people that take it for me, if I don't physically tell them, hey, it might be under something different, they don't know.
Right.
And so I didn't think about it because obviously who's thinking about that stuff at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. And so I'm sitting in the room at the doctor's office and my phone rings and I was like, oh, hello? And Terry's like, they don't have her on the schedule. I was like, what do you mean? I got the receipt. They wrote the appointment down. And she's like, I was like, ask him if it's Reba. And they're like, Reba? okay, goodbye. I was like, wow.
Well, there we go. Well, and when we saw her and with the red and so we're instantly like, who's the famous redheads? And then now Kim's first cat that when Kim and I started dating and got married was Lucy. So we're like, we can't name her Lucy because there was already a Lucy. So
and I had a Lucky.
And so what was the next biggest redhead that I could think of was Reba. So Reba McEntire is she's named after.
The Reba and her two siblings came in the day of my surgery, so I wasn't there when they came in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had scheduled for them to come in as soon as we had room, and it just happened to be when I was having surgery, so I didn't name them. And normally, like, Monica, I, or Terry, you know, we all like to do, like, TV show themes.
Right.
And so we would have done Three's Company if I was there.
Okay.
Because it was
Chrissy,
Janet, and Jack.
Oh, that's cute.
So she would have been Chrissy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been a Chrissy.
Yeah,
but
that's
I think
cute.
Reba fits, though.
No, I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Reba's
a great fit.
Yeah.
But I just laughed because when I came in, because typically I will name Lucky a male.
And that's what I kind of lean this, like, I think of a male animal. I think of
every
Lucky.
time, like, we would be talking about Lucky, and I'm like, blah, 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 he, and Monica's like, she, and I'm like, ah. I'm like, and it's funny because I had a cat named Lucky,
Yeah.
Mr. Lucky, and then come to find out Mr. was a Mrs.
Well, and like certain pet names are unisex, but I always lean more like they're like Spot, like, you know,
Yeah.
or Lucky, or even Fido or something like
Chance.
that. Yeah, I always think of those as
they're more
they're unisex names, but they feel like they fit male
They do.
animals better. You know,
They really do.
Like
And
women,
so-
like female animals need female names. They need to be, you know, Sue's or Mary's or something dainty like cherries or I don't know, fruits.
Sweetie
named after-
pie,
yeah, something
peaches.
dainty, you know. And so, you know, that's just the way you can't call a female cat Spot or whatever, Stripes.
See, the female version of Spot would be Patches.
Patches. No, Patches is daintier and cooler, and Patches is okay. Although Patches
Is unisex.
yeah, but it also insinuates clown because I think of Patch Adams when I hear Patches.
Oh.
So, you know. But if she's got a patchy type pattern, then yeah. Like one of my lab as a kid, she was a mixed lab, and she was named Socks because she was a black lab, but she had white feet, so we called her Socks. So, and she was a female. That was a unisex.
And see, we would do Boots for a boy.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Mhm.
sense. Yeah, but she was a girl, so we called her Socks.
Yeah. So it's just so weird because, like, I'll look at them, like the animals when they're coming in, and I'm like, you don't really look like that name. And so we try to, like, see their personality. Because, you know, when they first come in, you know, it's really hard to see their personality because they're nervous, they're scared. But some of them right away, they're just like, this is me. This is how I am. And so, like, we have Joan Jett, Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper's loud.
Well, and I think
she's very vocal.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we have Bette Davis. So, and Monica just laughs and she's like, I can't believe you know this. And so I had recently purchased a little Bluetooth speaker with phone holder, like for when I'm in the kitchen doing stuff, instead of playing my big stereo where nobody else can hear things in the house. And I told Monica, I was like, all right, let's see how this works. And so I connected my phone, and the first song I played was from Joan Jett. She's like, oh, you really do have that old soul. I was like, I do. And so,
that's cool. But yeah, the animals are amazing, and this is the thing is that once they get integrated into your life, and whether it's a dog or a cat or both, it really is. It makes your families just that much more fun and enjoyable. It gives a better connection to parents and kids. Using the animals as that connecting point is a very good way to connect with your kids a little bit too.
And it really is, and it also helps you like teach them, responsibilities, teaching them value,
compassion, love.
Right. This past weekend, two of the ladies that patience.
Kim was like, because it's been a minute since we had a kitten, because she's 8 months, but she's a kitten.
She's a kitten.
Her kitten's
Yeah.
a brain, and she acts like a kitten. She talks,
Oh my
walks like a
gosh,
kitten.
she's a lot.
And
She's
Kim's
a
like,
lot.
we're too old for these young,
These youngins.
I was like, she's just like True Kid. She's going to run around here and then crash out in here in a minute. It should be fine.
One of the ladies that helps us a lot at the kennels, when we do our photos for like the Christmas for the pets or some of the photos for our Facebook, her and her daughter, they come down, they help us out quite a bit. So we always try to do something for them for Christmas. Well, this year they did something for Abby and myself, and she has very amazing photography skills, and she now has some software on her computer that she's been playing with. And this was what they did for me. They did a canvas, and that's me with one of the dogs at the shelter.
That is awesome.
And they put it on a canvas picture.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
And so, like, you can have moments like that. You know, pictures capture moments that words can't express. And when you see stuff like that, you know, you get that by, you know, involving yourself with animals.
Absolutely. Yeah, they truly are. I mean, they're amazing to have in your home and you're part of your life, but they are excellent vessels to teach and show your kids some of the stuff that you can't necessarily teach in a way. You know, be kind, be this in this way. They see the impact directly. They do,
and animals teach us a different level of compassion because they love regardless. And even, you know, some of the animals that are treated the worst still love so much. And we see it every day in my line of duty. So
yeah, you guys have to peel layers of onions all the time where, you know, you get some of these animals that come from abusive situations that are skittish and just afraid. And you can tell right away, you know, they'll be loving. But then you'll find their triggers. Like all of a sudden you walk in with a broom and you see one of them getting freaked out by a broom. Then you know, well, this one was beaten by a broom.
And you know what's even funnier? So my Great Dane is terrified of fly swatters. Never in his life has he ever been swatted with anything. But he sees a fly swatter and he just loses his cookies.
Maybe he's got a compassion for flies.
Sky raisins.
You're kidding, those little flies.
Yeah, but we see so many different things. Like we have the pit bull Sanford that we've had there for a while, and when he first came in, he was terrified of all human interaction. He had cuts and scars and scabs all over him, and now we have volunteers that can go in, harness him, take him to the park, play ball. Yeah. She sends me videos of him, and I can...
For some folks, those are the best animals ever. You know, it's kind of like, you know, yes, they're going to be a lot of work and a lot of effort to get them to be, you know, quote unquote, good pets. But once you get them there, and once they're you know, that loyalty, that just kinship that kind of develops there is you'll end up with a pet that'll go through fire for you. You know what I mean? And particularly with dogs. I mean, cats do it too, weirdly enough, but dogs more so. Where you know, if you've rescued a dog from a bleak situation and provided them a life that is way different than what they're used to, you don't get the loyalty that gives you with that pet in their eyes and things like that. Put it this way: you see those memes about, you know, I wish my pets looked at me the way I actually deserve to be. You know what I mean? They look at me like I'm a superhero. I wish I could meet up to that expectations. That's how they look.
I laugh because I showed John a meme the other day. There was a pit bull in a grooming tub, and he was getting lathered up, and somebody took a photo of this dog just like magically lovingly staring at the lady giving him the bath. Yeah. And it says, find a husband who looks at you like this dog's looking at his groomer. And I just laughed because I'm like, it's funny because most dogs don't really care for baths. Yeah. But then you have the dogs that are like, oh, bath time. Yeah. You know, really happy about it. And so like it's just a very, you know, pit bulls have that big smile on their mouth. Yeah. And he's just staring at her like, I love you. Like, you could just see the love coming from him.
Right. It was just that, yeah. And then, yeah, they say that animals don't have facial expressions. I called foul on that because I've seen some of these cats and dogs, and they're smiling. Yeah, they're happy.
Yeah. Like, my little dog, like, I could tell when she's mad because her little face goes, like, she literally crinkles her nose. Like, and I'm like, what are you pouting for? Oh, I took your blanket. That's why you're pouting.
Yeah. But oh yeah. Well, she's not spoiled yet, but she's getting there. I mean,
She's spoiled.
she's getting like.
I'm sure she is.
Well, she's she hasn't heard a lot of no yet. A little bit where she's gotten into some things, and we kind of know. But she's pretty well behaved. She's spunky. She's got a lot of. I think
she's standing up to Bella.
Well, and
that's what he was saying.
Well, and I think what makes me laugh is she's oblivious. Like Bella will sit there and she's like, whatever, dude, and just kind of lays there and like, you know, you can make all the noise you want. You're not doing nothing to me, and because.
She gets
Reba
right
knows.
next to me.
Reba knows. She'll get right
brave.
up to us like, what are you going to do? I'm standing right next to mom or dad. You ain't going to touch me.
She's brave.
She has that.
She's like, I'm the pampered, protected little baby.
But there was a time where Bella was getting close and she took a whack at her. So I was like, all right, good for you. Good for you, Reba.
And Bella's like, oh, Mom.
What?
Did you see? She touched me, Mom.
At the end of the day, I think we got two beta cats that want to be alpha cats, but neither one of them are really alpha cats. I think that's what's going on. Is
Hannah was the alpha.
Hannah's an alpha true and true. She was like, no, I'm first in line. I'm the one who gets the attention. Everyone else, you get my second fiddles. That was Hannah.
In the food bowl, Hannah would be eating. Bella would be behind her, like in line. Yeah. They'd make a line.
Oh my gosh!
And Bella would be eating, and if Hannah's kind of like, "Oh, I'm ready to eat now," and she'll literally just say, "Move," and then go, "I'm going to eat." Yeah, Hannah ruled the roost. Hannah was the ruler of the roost, and
I think Bella and Reba are gonna mesh well once the foreign objects are off of her.
Yeah,
and she doesn't smell
like
the
a
vet
hospital
anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I think so because. And I think Reba will keep Bella young, like make her run around a little bit, which would be good.
Yeah. I'm ready to get the cone off of her.
Once the stitches come out,
I wonder how long that takes for them to come off.
Are they dissolvables?
Mm-hmm.
Typically 14-ish days.
Okay.
Well, we're about there. It's been
getting close.
About 10 days now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
She was spayed last Monday.
Yeah. So it's been
about
9 days.
Yeah.
So you got about 4 more days.
So we're getting there.
Yeah. I'll be anxious to do that.
But so if you do want to take care of business at the Humane, I just saw time. We better wrap this up. But if you want to take care of business at the Humane Society, today is about your last chance till Saturday here, it sounds like, right?
Well, we cut all adoptions off last Friday.
Yeah, so no adoptions.
But if you want to come and visit, walk around, visit, find somebody. And then
is the thrift store going to be open today at all?
They're open. Wait, what's today?
Today's Tuesday.
So no, they'll be open tomorrow.
They'll be open 10 o'clock tomorrow.
10 to 12 tomorrow, and then they're going to be closed Thursday, Friday.
I forgot today's not Thursday. So.
I know. That's why I was like, wait, what is today?
Yeah, because Wednesday's new stuff day at 10 o'clock,
yes.
So they're going to have that normal.
Yes.
And then after tomorrow, they'll be shut down till Saturday.
Yes. And then they're going to do the big sales.
And that'll be the big sales.
Post-Christmas, pre-New Year. So the entire store will be 50% off, and then anything Christmas will be 75% off.
Very good. And, of course, if you want to see pets and stuff, go to their website, roswellhumane.org.
I got to put a couple on there and take a couple off. I haven't websited in a few days because I've been busy.
But then you can go and see all the pets are looking for homes, and that's when I went back. We saw Reba, and then I went back and looked at Reba online and was like, oh, there's Reba. And the Reba picture online was more kitten.
Yeah.
She was a lot bigger.
A little bit bigger recently.
I think that picture was probably heard about a couple months.
Well, when they first come in, we take a photo.
Mm-hmm.
And then typically if they stay there for a while, we try to get another photo. Now, cats are really hard to get photos of because they're not like dogs. You can't do a squeaky and get their attention.
Yeah,
cats are like,
You almost have to catch them on their time to get that picture,
Mm-hmm. And half of the time when there's a really good photo, guess who doesn't have their cameras?
Yeah. Well, and that's just it, too, is half the time you think a cat looks cute and they take their picture and it looks like they're menacing all of a sudden. Like, you ever do that? I'm like, oh, what a great pic. And I take a picture and then it's like, ooh, they look like they're scowling at me.
Well,
I had a picture of Hannah I took and I'm like, oh, it looks like Hannah's mad at me.
We have a cat. Her name is Mystic. And every time we take a photo of her, she looks like she needs an exorcism. But when you look at her before you snap the photo, she looks precious and darling. And then the second the photo snaps, it's like, oh, I should not have that photo.
It's almost the opposite of that episode of, you remember the show How I Met Your Mother with
Neil Patrick
Harris? There was an episode of that episode where they kept trying to get a bad picture of Neil Patrick Harris, and it was impossible to do because he just says, I take good pictures. And so they try to sneak up on him and take a picture, and then the picture turned out and he looks amazing. So it's like that, but the opposite, where you look amazing. As soon as you take the picture, you look awful. But so anyway, I just saw the time. RoswellHumane.org. And then we said, remind folks of the hours for
Saturday.
Today,
for the kennels is normal hours, 10 to 12, 1 to 4:30.
No adoptions, though.
No adoptions. And then the thrift store will be open tomorrow, as well as we will, from 10 to 12. Then we're going to be closed the rest of the day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, and then we'll be open Saturday, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Come on down. Come ready to do some shopping and some adopting.
Yes.
So. And matter of fact, you could probably start, because that way you can start getting appointments and things Monday for vets and things again and all that. So you could probably start some of the paperwork on Saturday if you want to.
Well, we have to do home visits first. So
Sure.
Saturday will be home visit restart.
Okay, so we can start doing that and visiting home. Now with the cats, you don't necessarily have to do some of that, but dogs definitely. Oh, you do too on the cats too? Okay. Well, you've been to our house, so you kind of knew already. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I already know that drill.
That's right. Well, good deal. Well, thank you, Crystal.
Yes.
Merry Christmas
Merry
to you
Christmas.
and your family, and we'll see you here. I'm sure we'll see you here before next time, but we'll see you here soon if we don't. So.
Yeah.
All right, it is 9:57. I got to do news, and I got to play a couple ads before they kick me off the radio. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
With your Pecos Valley News Update, I'm Jared Cirillo. Boys basketball sign-ups are now happening with the city of Artesia, and you can now register online. The deadline to register is January 9th. There will be a $3 credit card fee if you do pay online. You can still register in person and pay $40 cash, but the player must be present if you do. You can find the registration link on the city's website and Facebook page. Christmas is a busy time for collecting trash, and please note the special pickup schedule in Artesia at the transfer station this week. Monday and Wednesday, they will pick up commercial trash. Tuesday, today, they're picking up residential and poly carts. Thursday and Friday, the transfer station is closed, so there will be no pickup on those days. On Saturday, commercial, residential, and poly carts will all be picked up. The city of Artesia thanks you and the transfer station workers for their hard work during the season. You're up to date. I'm Jared Cirillo.
Start the year strong with a home that's comfortable, efficient, and easy on your energy bills. The Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 per month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance, as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night. Plus, a 15% discount on all services provided by Fulkerson, as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding area. Happy Honda Days are here. A great new ride and just in time for the best deal of the year. Get 4.99% APR for 60 months on 2025 Honda Pilot EXL. 3.99% for 60 months on 2026 CR-V Sport Hybrid. Or 2.99% for 60 months on 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid EXL. Plus, own a 2026 Honda Civic